And we're back with what is possibly the second segment of this Let's Play, or possibly I just went and made it all one big file. I still haven't really decided, but if you're watching the VOD, you'll know. We've reached the second part of Bikini Bottom. By the way, I should have mentioned this in the first part, but I'm probably going to try and put timestamps in the description, since this is just going to be like one big 4 or 12 hour thing. It's a bit hard to navigate, so I am going to try to put timestamps in the description, and then, you know, YouTube, if you're using, I think they've rolled it out to like Chrome and Android, and they're possibly rolling out to more places. They'll show you like chapter markers in the video scrubber, which is really cool. It's especially fun on Android because like you can scrub back and forth and your phone will vibrate every time you change chapters. It's really fun. Anyway, we got the bubble bowl power. Whoa, look at those bubbles. What did they look like in the original game? We're gonna... Oh, pff, that was a bad roll. Yeah, huh. That's...
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Let me
Smells like
try and line up a
victory.
long shot like that. Whoop, whoop. Those bubbles look really weird. The new world record is 5 minutes and 21 seconds. You weren't exaggerating when you said Shift can beat the game in under 5 minutes. That totally sounded like hyperbole to me. There's got to be some like big skip. Like you must be able to skip these barriers, right? And then you can just probably clip into the chum bucket or something and just like skip the entire game. That's got to be it, right? I mean, you certainly can't get 75 spatulas or whatever it is you need. In that amount of time. Let's see. Oh, we have just enough to get to rock bottom. But I think maybe the Mermalair is the next place it expects you to go. But anyway, we might as well explore this little part of Bikini Bottom. Oh, and I guess we can see if we can get any...
Do you want to trade
3,000. Did I say yes? I guess I accidentally said yes. How many shiny objects do I have? I only have 10,000. How many does he want next? He wants 6,000. Jeez. Wow, someone said they increased all the shiny object counts. Yeah, you can abuse the map. You want 9,000 next? Good gracious. Oh, like this map, you mean? You can abuse this? That's weird. Okay, what did that even do? Okay. Yeah, this is how you get, like, the next pants. And then, yeah, there's a spatula over there. Flash.
Like a new sponge.
There's a few ways to interpret that. Oh, jeez. Did not expect that to go that way. I was expecting it to, like, bring me closer to the thing. You can't tilt the camera during this part. That's weird. Oh, God. I should have jumped earlier. I should have jumped earlier. Or later. I jumped at basically the worst possible time. Okay. Once more. From the top. Seriously? Why is that so slow? Seriously? It's got to be just, like, all the way open? Okay, that's probably not going to hit it. Okay. Like how you can see the shadows of the cubes that just spawn in. These mysterious dream cubes that also just happen to appear in the real world. However that happens. Okay. Easy peasy. I'm an expert platformer. Okay, yeah, so that's that. And there's the police station itself. Is there something here? Sure feels like there should be. Maybe that's just because it's gold now. I don't think it was in the original. I don't think there's anything like actually worthwhile in the police station. Maybe there's a sock or something, but... Yeah, the main thing is that you can look at all the enemies. The robot viewer. Yeah, what are you called? Fodder. That is not what I would have guessed. Here we got G-Love, Chuck. Whoops. Ham, Mur, Monsoon, Tartar. Oh god, this thing, the sleepy one. What is it called? Even. They had a cute name, I want to say. I forget. Oh, and then there's these. Yeah, man, all the robots. Very nostalgic. Chompbot. Plankton. Oh, yeah. Heck, I see. Oh, yeah, the little ones that... Oh, and those things... Oh. Yeah, the ARFs and, like, whatever that guy's called. Good video game. It's actually not that many different robot designs in the grand scheme of things, but hey, it's enough. They feel varied enough, I'd say. Sleepy time, yeah. It wasn't that cute. I guess it's kind of cute. Maybe that's totally nostalgia speaking. Oh, there's an episode called Sleepy Time. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Wow! Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy! My heroes! Hit me with a water ball. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Yeah, we don't do that stuff anymore, kid. We're retired.
Is that the TV repairman?
No, it's that excited sponge kid again.
Oh, are you sure he can't fix the TV?
Mermaid Man, 'twould be my greatest honor to fix your television.
Goody!
Hey, sponge kid, you really want to help out?
Oh boy, would I!
Okay then, but lighten up a bit on the enthusiasm, huh? You're making.
I remember not liking the Mermalair.
We've got a little.
And I don't know if that was just because like I was a dumb kid,
Are you sure you're up to this task?
or if it's just, you know,
Absolutely,
there were some
Barnacle
awful
Boy.
spatulas in there. Like I remember the one we have to escort the
Well,
ball,
go to the couch to access the
and the one
Mermalair.
we have to like rotate
We'll meet
all
you
the
down.
towers, and it's like an awful
Is it
puzzle
pudding
thing.
night yet?
So I guess we'll see how the Mermalair lives up to my memory of it anyway. Let's just break some boxes though, because this is a video game. Wouldn't be a video game without breaking boxes. And then this is where the joke is, the one that I freaked out at.
This is a Bikini Bottom news update. We're getting unconfirmed reports that the robot menace is emanating from the chum bucket. The proprietor, Plankton, has released the following statement. Hear me now! I'll crush you all beneath my... And now back to your regular programming. Retirement home girls gone wild.
You can't just say that. You can't just make a Girls Gone Wild joke in a SpongeBob game. And yet here they did. Here they did. And that's why this is the greatest video game. Let's head to the Mermalair. And you know what? I guess we'll let the cutscene play out. So it's shiny and new. It's really not any different. It's the same cutscene. Nice wheelie. Okay, now let's head to the Mermalair. The music's good, at least. This is not going to be the exact same spot, but you know, we'll catch up with ourselves eventually. Oh, maybe this is the exact same spot. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. It's got that. Yeah, look at that. It's a lot brighter. Wow. Look at that. It's so much brighter. And it has all those bubble effects and stuff. And the computers have that nice glow to them. And yeah, the electricity in the distance really glows. And yeah, I don't know if it's hard to tell because the PS2 view is so small. But it feels like you can just see so much farther in the distance just because of how bright it is. And like even subtler, like if you look at the ground texture, well of course it's a lot brighter. Like not just the lighting's brighter, but all the textures and stuff are brighter too. But it's got like a different pattern to the metal. Like in the original game it's more this tiled look, but here it's now you have these like weird layered metal panels. Like all the rocks are in the same place. Not exactly, but Like where there are rocks in the original, there are rocks here too. Is there anything back here? Yeah. Anyway, that is just too much fun comparing the two. Yeah, that's just the way back out. Boop. I don't know why I always do that.
Opening presents.
I gotta get in a good evil.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
You shouldn't sneak up on Mermaid Man like that. His heart's not so good.
Oh.
Come to think of it, nothing on him is that good anymore.
Oh.
Sorry, Mermaid Man. It's just that I'm always so excited to see you two. Standing in your awesome presence gives me the chills of justice. See? I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my...
All right, kid, knock it off. Just tell us what you want.
Well, I really want a new pair of sunglasses. Patrick sat on my old ones.
That's not what I meant.
Actually, it's a good thing you showed up, young sponge of goodness.
That's me.
It is?
It is?
Yes, a bunch of evil robots have taken over the Mermalair security system.
Oh boy.
It's up to you to shut it down and stop them.
Well, why him? We're perfectly capable superheroes.
Because it's Thursday and we have a whole bunch of doctor's appointments.
Ah, fish sticks. I forgot.
Go talk to the Mermalair computer in the next room. She'll tell you what to do.
I accept this awesome responsibility, Mermaid Man. You won't be disappointed. Shamed maybe, but not disappointed.
Why does he always hold his
To the doctor's
bubble wand
office.
during those cutscenes?
No
Like
way!
gets it awkwardly close to the camera like that. Oh yeah, you had these things. Oh, and there's that awful part where you had to like Patrick had to carry the watermelon across the changing floor tiles. Oh, it's all coming back. See, the early game, like the first few levels, just draw you in by just being so pleasant and like relatively easy. And it's all around
It's
quaint.
not just any sponge, it's super sponge.
But then you get to the
Fresh
some
like
of
a
the
smooth
later games. In fact, this is just mid game, really.
I did it.
And when you get to some of the later game levels, don't touch them. Can do. That was my Facebook again.
There's nothing
that
like the
was-
smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
That bubble really just has a mind of its own. I probably just need to do it less strong, right? Oh, what, the watermelon? You're saying the watermelon part's a lot easier than I made it out to be. I'd believe it. I wonder if you just do this all the way from the back, if that's somehow easier. I am just... This feels possible. There we go. That took far too many tries. Nice. Pro gamer strats. Yeah, I'm gonna beat it! Yes! Beat the cycle. Oh boy. This guy. Oh, it's a sponge! It's me! Do you think they'll be my friends? Oh. That's too bad. I want to pet the good dogs. How many? Oh, he like flies around. Ugh. Ugh. See, I can stand the enemy. Oh. I don't remember them exploding quite so much. Obviously, they exploded in the. Where did it put me? Put me all the way up here? I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm supposed to like go down there, go up around there, talk to the computer, you know, bubble bubble that thing so this platform spins. That's what it looks like, and then I end up here. And like, yeah, then you progress.
Right.
Hold on. It's like, yeah, invisible boatmobile. For some reason, doesn't exist until you. It doesn't exist until you hit the thing. Okay. Well, that's a good sequence break right there for my Battle for Bikini Bottom speedrun. I wonder if I could have made it across there, actually. I really hate these exploding dogs.
I love
Like,
opening presents.
I remember them being annoying, but I don't remember them being that annoying. Strangely enough. Just gonna cut him off. Oh, and then these bomb thingies too. How do I talk to, aren't you supposed to talk to the computer? What's this thing doing over here? I don't remember this. Okay, cool. How do you do that thing? Oh, there's like a jumpy platform over there. It's weird that you would have to like do that. It still doesn't feel high enough to actually get the hook. Nope, sure isn't.
998, 999, 1000. Ready or not, here I come! Here, boy. Here, boy.
Okay, well, I thought I was supposed to talk to this computer, but okay.
Solo Mama!
Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Or maybe it's that computer. There are lots of computers here. Yeah, look, here's another computer. Still can't talk to it. It's a different computer you talk to. Okay, that's what I'm starting to suspect.
The Mermalair, secret fortress of the wrinkly superhero.
Oh, there's those things.
mermaid man
Oh, and there's those things.
Bastard boy.
Oh. Okay, that looks like the computer. It's the big computer.
Squidward, am I happy to see you? And not just the kind of happy you feel in the front of your knees, but the kind of happy you feel in the back of your elbow. Oh, you'll never believe what's been happening.
Yeah, I've already been briefed by the geriatric duo.
Why is Squidward here?
Sent me in to get updated with the
Ah.
Mermalair computer. But
Why
since
did
you're
they-
here now, I'll let you do
Why'd
it.
they send Squidward?
Right over there. Oh, look at this place. I mean, please. Would it kill them to lay down a few throw rugs? And all this wasted space? How did those two old fogies make all this?
Oh, that's easy. In episode 27, the Mermalair is invaded by the digging monsters of Bermuda, and they...
Never mind.
Apologize for the repeated Facebook noises. But hey, it's fun? I was trying to come up with some sort of joke there. Didn't quite get it. Okay, what's going on here? Are these things gonna try and shock me? Doesn't look like it. Okay, but there's just like different paths you can go. One of which is this awful thing. Let's get it over with. You know what? Yeah, I'll try and do the the ball rolly thing. I was never able to do it. When I was a kid, I wasn't able to do it in the Let's Play.
Leave it to us. I'm great at throwing things.
I'm okay at throwing things. I feel like the lock-on is a bit better.
And throw it into each of those funnel machines.
Throw the throw fruit.
No, throw the throw fruit.
Throw the tofu.
You might want to be quick about it. I tend to explode. I mean, they tend to explode.
Why do they explode? Watermelons don't normally explode. It's because they keep hitting the wrong button, that's why they explode. Yeah, this one just waits for you, and then you just gotta boop, 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 boop. Oh, and then it goes backwards. Ah! That was easy. Oh, it's that one, though. I want to say it's that one. With the like, tilty platforms. Yeah. I wonder if I can cheese it a bit, throwing it far ahead. Whoa! It just happened there. That was quite the physics. And they take 5 years to respawn. Respawn. What? Oh, okay. Why? Look at that arc they're traveling in. That is not an arc. Oh, you can just kind of walk. You don't have to throw it. Okay. Other than it like bugging out and flying in this crazy arc, that was pretty easy. Then what's the deal with the last one? Oh, does that? Yeah, that sucks.
Woo! Up we go!
That was very easy. All things told.
You did it! Now I can get...
I wonder if it was actually always this easy. And I was just terrible at video games. Or maybe they made it easier for the remake. I'll give them... I didn't read what that did. Okay. Let's see where this takes me. Since I did not read the prompt. Whee!
Hey, I know
Oh, it's
you.
up here.
You're that guy.
We're gonna need a lot more power to activate the hydroacoustic Doppler modulator. Do you think you can handle this?
I can see Squidward's house from up here. And he's not wearing any pants. Oh wait, he never wears pants.
Now listen up. There are 8 cylinders over there. If you throw something at the cylinders, it'll turn around to the power side. Turn all 8 cylinders around to the power side.
Ah, that's right, and you had to...
I'll give you a reward.
It wasn't just you had to swap the things around, it's that you had to throw the throw fruit to trigger them.
Just start turning
Yes,
those
tell me the
cylinders.
sequence. I want the sequence. Yeah, they all start in, so I guess it doesn't matter where you start the sequence. Give me the numbers. You have... Oh, the fruit's gonna explode. I guess you can always reset it, so... Feel like I should be able to figure it out. I'm a smart cookie. Hit every single button one time. I feel like I knew that. Well, now that I know, I can't unknow. So let's do that. Let's hit every single button one time. I wonder if I could have worked that out mathematically. I'm no mathematician, but seems like the sort of thing that could be readily worked out mathematically. Oh well, it's done now. We're out of here.
Ah, well done. Now there's enough power.
What do you need all that power for?
Why, my foot bath, of course.
Of course.
Here, have a golden spatula.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What does that button do? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's just those random buttons scattered throughout. We meant to do that. Oh, suck. Yes. Oh, this is where you came from, right? Yeah, because that's where the things are. That's where you, like, actually came from. Which means those two paths are new paths, I guess? But I need to be SpongeBob, probably, because it looks like there's Sponge Bowl things involved. Or is that where you actually came from? Well. Oh. That, for some reason, is the Sponge Bowl button.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I always liked that line for some reason. Don't you dare! I knew he would hit me.
Pants are square, and this sponge is Bob. I will not let Bikini Bottom down.
Every level's giving you a big old nostalgia hit. Your brain can't take this. Yeah. Like, I've played this game, I guess, more recently, maybe, than most people, since I did the Let's Play. Of course, that was still years and years and years ago at this point. Yeah, of course, there's all the people involved in the speedrunning community, so they've certainly played it more recently. No, it's not worth getting. Oh, you have to, like, activate a switch somewhere to, like, make this wall jumpy wall happen. Okay, why did it let me come all the way over here? Oh, there's a gap there. I forgot there's a gap there. Playing the OG version. Man, why would you look at it? Why would you play this version when this version exists? Okay. Like, the new version. Everything you need out of it. Like, the sound of destroying the tikis is, I guess, better in the old version. So, I'll give it that. But excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, I see. Unless you're like a speedrunner or something and you have, like, specific reasons to play one version over another. I see no...
Fresh like a spring breeze.
no big reason to go back to the old one when the new one exists. I'm poor. It's a $30 game. Okay, I won't. Fine. It's cheaper if you have Humble Choice. But... oh jeez. Okay, yeah. If you don't have a device that can play it, then sure, I guess that's a. And that's a bigger investment than just $30. It's I mean, I'd say it's worth buying a Switch regardless if you don't already have a Switch or something, but that's a whole other discussion. This game, though, I'd say is, well, more than worth $30. Right wall jump activated. Okay. Did that. Where is that? Oh yeah, it was across that platform. Oh yeah, see, it activated one of the walls, it looks like. And then there's, I guess, another switch that will activate the other wall. It's kind of hard to tell, like, the depth of it, just with that texture. Oh, you played the PS2 version of San Andreas? That's, I mean, that's the one I played. But... hey, no, I wanted that shiny object. Oh god. It's all falling apart. It's already falling apart.
I feel like a new sponge.
Wait, what was the point of doing that? It's just to get back here? Where do I get the other switch, though? That's what I need. That's another thing I wrote an essay about in elementary school. I wrote an essay about beating King Jellyfish, and I wrote an essay about how the PS2 was the best console. Which, oh, okay. I guess that's where the other switch was. Oh, I guess I just missed it the first time I was here. Okay. And I guess there are some people who would agree that the PS2 is at least like one of the better consoles like ever. It's one I grew up with. I still don't feel that much nostalgia for it. Like even the games that like I know. Like the games like SpongeBob, like that I grew up with and that I associate with the PS2. Like the other versions of those games are usually better because the PS2 was not a particularly powerful console. And like PS2 has its good share of exclusives, things like Persona 4, Katamari. Here's the computer.
You need to press all the override buttons spread throughout the Mermalair. The first one is here.
The second one, actually.
Got it.
When you have pressed them all, you should return here to press
Did an
the
essay on the
master
GameCube
shutdown
at once.
button.
I found like a diary entry or something. I might have posted it online at some point. From like even younger elementary school, where it said something incredibly stupid like, I like throw chucking GameCubes out the window. Which, to be clear, is not something I've ever done. I've never thrown a GameCube out a window. But I still wrote about it in my journal or whatever. For school. God, kids are so dumb. But yeah, like, you know, the PS2 has a decent library of exclusives, but a lot of those have made their way to other platforms at this point. Any other GameCube had better exclusives? I have no affinity, like, at all for the Xbox. Like, I respect it for being powerful and having,
Gary, I see you made
Xbox
your way
Live
down
and
to the
stuff.
deepest recesses of
and
the
letting you, like,
Mermalair.
save MP3s to the hard drive. That's cool.
Oh, you took the
but-
elevator. Oh, how do I get to the top of this room?
I never had an Xbox other than the 360.
You're right. I bet those tunnels will take me up to the top. Good thinking, Gary.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I played the Xbox version of San Andreas. That was at a friend's house.
Nice.
I'm remembering using the Duke and hating it. I mean, of course, you hate the Duke as a kid. It's a terrible controller. You say, don't even own a GameCube, just using Wii backwards compatibility. Yeah, it's definitely easier to get Wii component cables than it is GameCube component cables. Of course, these days it's hard to find a TV that supports component input. Like, it's really on the low-end TVs that you find component input, and the high-end TVs are lacking it. And you have to get, like, HDMI converters. It's like, ugh. Will the stream be posted on my YouTube channel so you can watch it tomorrow? So my plan is, what I'm probably going to do is divide this stream up into 3 segments and upload them separately. So this stream archive is going to be unlisted, but I don't think I'm going to delete it. So if you have the link, which you should because you're watching this video, if you're watching the stream now, you should be able to watch you know, YouTube's archive of the stream whenever it makes that available, but that'll be unlisted. And if this stream goes on longer than 12 hours, which I don't anticipate it doing because I don't have that kind of energy, but if it does,
Feel like a new
you know,
start.
YouTube will cut it off at 12 hours. I think it cuts off the beginning before it cuts off the end. So anyway, long story short, yes. Well, you asked if it will be posted. It will not be posted, but then the archive will be posted, but that might take a couple days. So I want to, like, I'm probably not going to bother editing it. I might just straight upload it, but gotta space out the content, you know? Oh god, he's shooting at me while I have to jump across these awful platforms. Die. Anyway.
Spring breeze.
Yeah, getting a Wii GameCube, getting Wii component cables is a lot easier than getting GameCube component cables, or even like Wii HDMI cables. I think there were some companies that made those. I don't know how good they are, not reliable. But getting digital output out of a GameCube, that's a nightmare unto itself, which I have not tried to go down. Oh no! Oh god. But speaking of GameCube, See, I'll latch on to whatever segue I can get.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Speaking of GameCube, there's like I was saying earlier, it's about to be a good time to the stars are aligning in terms of buying or building a high-end gaming PC with all the new hardware and like next-gen hardware especially coming out. But the stars are also aligning in another way for me in particular. I really need to read what these things are offering to me before I just go off and click the thing. Oh, you're up to 34. Jeez. Last I remembered we were like 20. Oh, jeez. Good job, SpongeBob. You just... I don't really care what the algorithm thinks about, my SpongeBob Let's Play. I'd rather the algorithm know me as the guy who uploads cool programming videos, not the guy who does SpongeBob Let's Plays. But if you do want to help the... This is what I get for talking while trying to do an easy, most basic-ass jump. Ideally, I'd prefer the live stream archives. I don't know if there's, like, any actual justification for trying to do it that way. But the idea is like the live stream is like the raw, unedited thing for the cool people who caught it live, whereas the archive is like the canonical Let's Play, so to speak. It's possible no one thinks about things in those sorts of terms, but anyway. Look at all these segues I have. I have a segue about the GameCube, I have a segue about the algorithm, and I'm doing a terrible job at taking advantage of any of them. Jeez, this sucks. This part sucks. What the heck? I don't remember this part in the game at all. Like, that's legitimately hard. It'd be significantly easier if I was paying any attention instead of trying to tell stories. I sure am live. I don't know how much longer my throat will hold out. So, like, this is gonna be one of those things where it turns out, oh, there was a switch you could hit and it would, like, disable half of these enemies or something. But whatever, this seems doable as long as I'm actually paying attention and acknowledging that it's hard instead of just trying to rush through it. It was all for a sock.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
That seriously should have been a spatula. The trampoline was a little broken, it seemed. You've watched more of my Let's Plays than you'd care to admit. Yeah. I've made more Let's Plays than I'd care to admit. I feel like I missed things in that last area. I feel like I didn't want to move on that quick. Were all the switches back in that area? Whatever. I'm not a completionist.
I love opening presents. Oh, sparkly!
What was I saying? GameCubes! I was talking about GameCubes. The stars are aligning. I'll finally be able to play Four Swords Adventures again. Oh, this is the awful room! Oh. The awful ball maze.
Boy, there's gold under that glass.
Oh, God.
Gold, I say. My eyes are getting sweaty just looking at it. All you have to do is get that great big ball.
All you have to do.
Into that there cup.
Easy peasy. God, it's so long too.
Rolling, Mr. Crab.
You start the process by bubble bowling up this ramp to hit
Oh,
that
you have to
button.
do that.
Good luck,
Oh,
SpongeBob.
God.
My wallet's counting on you.
Oh, good. And there's the last button. Okay. The blast button.
There's nothing like the smell of
Okay, so the
bubbles in
bowl
morning. Smells like
rolls down there, and then you need to bubble bowl this thing. And then hopefully it just stays in place. And then it comes down here. And you have to... What do you have to do here? No ball. Is that a timing-based thing, or does it just go? You just have to set it up. Okay, let's see the next thing it does. Oh, yeah, that's a timing-based thing, but it's not super strict timing. Oh, and this thing is also timing-based, but it also stays a while. I wonder if they, like, loosened up the timings or something. Okay, so then you do that thing. And I'm guessing it involves hitting this button. Scoop successful. Good to know. This button sucks. I wonder if I was, like, too early on that. Oh, yeah. Okay, that should make it. Oh, I was watching the ball. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I wanted to tell my Four Swords story, but now I have to concentrate on this stupid ball. I've tried to play Four Swords 3 times in my life. The first was as a kid, when my neighbor had it, but we didn't have... I was just not paying attention at all there. We didn't have, like, GBAs and link cables or anything, so we were just playing the single player game together. But, like, you know, strategizing and stuff. And that was actually a ton of fun. The game is surprisingly fun single player, or, you know, cooperatively single player, whatever you want to call it. And so then in high school, we tried to do a Four Swords Adventures Let's Play. And we succeeded, actually, at doing a Four Swords Adventures Let's Play. And that was a big ordeal, because that required getting, you know, 5 GameCubes and 4 Game Boy players, and then 5 capture cards, so we could capture all the different streams. And then the big nightmare, other than, like, scheduling... Oh, frick. The scheduling's a bit... Oh, my God. I hate this button. Scheduling's a bit easier when everyone's in high school, of course. So it's actually relatively easy to get everyone together. But, you know, getting all that hardware together, and then, like, recording everything, getting all the video and audio tracks synced up, because they were all recording on different computers. Like, if we were to do that this day, we would just hook all the computers up, hook all the capture cards up to the same computer, and use OBS, and just do all the mixing live. And that'd be much easier without having to sync everything later. Oh. See, now I have plenty... Yeah, I'm telling my story, so I'm doing worse at the ball game. This is what I get for being so eager to tell my story. Yeah, we're recording on all different computers using these, like, awful easy caps. Like, an easy cap is a terrible capture card, but it's dirt cheap, so we were able to pick up 4 of them. Actually, we only needed 3, I think, but we might have gotten a 4th. I don't remember. We were able to pick up a bunch of them and hook them up to, like, all these different computers. Then we were recording with Virtual Dub. This is, like, the best thing I knew to record with at the time. And then we were doing... The audio was recorded with the Kinect, I think, because that was, like, the widest field microphone I had. So it was terrible quality, the audio. But it was at least listenable. Like, you could hear everyone. Because, again, the Kinect is a pretty wide field microphone by design. Yeah, no, the real nightmare was having to sync everything up in post. Oh! I don't know why I, like, hit it ahead of time. That's obviously not the thing to do. Because I think the problem is they were all... Virtual Dub was recording variable frame rate, and I was trying to edit it in Premiere? Was I using Premiere back then? It might have been Vegas. I don't remember exactly what the issue was. But anyway, all of the video, all 5 video tracks and the audio track were out of sync. And they weren't, like, consistently out of sync. They would drift in and out of sync. And so I had to like splice up the. I hate this stupid ball. Like, it's not hard, but it's just so many things you have to get right. At least this part's easy. Just hit the thing. And it stays for a while. Actually, even this thing stays for a while, so I don't need to worry too much about timing it. This is the first part where you actually have to care about timing it. It requires care with regard to timing, one might say. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, we got halfway through Four Swords. And then the issue was really just getting all the hardware together again, because a lot of it was like borrowed hardware, all the GameCubes and stuff. Let's not do that. Let's not do it early.
Smells like victory.
Okay, that should be fine. Oh god, it's still just that far? God, it takes so long. I still might have done that too early. Felt like I was doing it too late. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, we got halfway through the game. We recorded a Let's Play. It was, at the time, I thought it was a pretty good Let's Play. I haven't tried going back to watch it anytime recently. I'm sure it's terrible. But yeah, we got halfway through the game, and we just couldn't get the hardware back together in a reasonable time. So then in college, at one point, I hooked up Dolphin. You can like wire up VBA to Dolphin and do GBA GameCube link cable stuff that way. And so that was really just a nightmare of mapping controller inputs, because VBA was... Can you find it on my channel? Yeah, it's on my channel. It should be... I want to say it's on like the front page of my channel. But either way, I definitely have a playlist of it, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. It's fun to watch if you have an ultra-wide monitor, because it's like a more than ultra-wide video. Okay, I don't even know what the next thing is. I should have prepared ahead of time. Do I just stand on this? Okay. That's easy. You have to hit another one of these things.
Too pretty. Can't take it.
Oh god, what do you have to do here? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you have to tilt it more! Is that the end at least? No. Is that the cup that he was talking about? I don't see what this thing is. Is this a thing you can interact with, or is this just a... Oh, I bet the ball will make this thing spin and then you have to hit the thing. God, I hate this. It's the worst part of this game. And see, like, usually when you get to a hard part of a game, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be vindicated by, like, watching a speedrunner do it or something. It's like, just to see it done expertly. Like, this wouldn't even be fun to see done by a speedrunner, because it's just the same as doing it normally. It's just you do it on your first try. Anyway, yeah, we got a little ways into it in Dolphin, but that was also just kind of a nightmare. Why am I doing this early again? I always want to do it early. That was also just a nightmare of like getting the computers and the controllers and stuff set up. It's slightly less of a nightmare than doing it with actual hardware. Oh my god. Oh my god. The last part is the hardest. Good. Oh, what? I still did it early? God, that takes so long. I always feel like I'm doing it late, but then I end up doing it early. You have to suffer with me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you can just skip ahead. Well, those of you watching live, you have to suffer with me. Those of you watching the VOD can just skip ahead and see how long I suffer.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles
Anyway,
in the morning.
at some point...
Smells like victory.
Oh, so they just glitch into the thing? They don't even do the ball? Oh, that's even worse. I hate that. It's like the watermelon in Sunshine. Anyway, at some point I realized if I'm gonna get a group of people together and play all the way through Four Swords Adventures, I just need to like own all the requisite hardware. Like there's no way around that. So I've slowly been amassing Game Boys and link cables. At this point I have enough link cables and I have 3 Game Boys. And so I'm just waiting for the analog pocket to come out. And that'll be the missing piece of the puzzle. Which I was hoping would happen sometime soon. Oh jeez, I'm wasting time here. There's no time. But with COVID and stuff, I'm worried the analog pocket is just gonna get delayed indefinitely. So, we'll see. Oh, no, I want it to tilt this way. I want it to tilt this way. And then I want it to tilt this way. Oh my god! You have to react so fast. Hate the ball. I never successfully did the ball in the original Let's Play, right? I want to say I never did this. So the analog pocket, I think it's like the British spelling, like with the GUE or something. It's this company that makes like FPGA-based retro consoles. And so the original one was like the Analog NT, I want to say it was called. It was an NES clone. But the cool thing is because it's FPGA-based, it's hardware emulation basically rather than traditional software emulation. But moreover, you can load different cores on it. So like it's designed to be an NES, but you can also load like a SNES core, and it'll be like a hardware accurate SNES emulator, which is like cool and all. But they've always been expensive. Like the Analog NT, I want to say was like $500, and I've always felt like those retro HDMI console things are just kind of pointless. Like if I'm gonna play a retro game, just do a normal emulator. There's really any dedicated boxes to PP all times, and if I really the stream is getting choppy and oh god, oh, and then it stopped. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often, but I am not, continually. Okay, gotta concentrate. It's a serious time now. Okay, but I just want it to go this way. I just want it to go this way. You have to tilt it like all the way. Oh my god! Anyway, I've never felt a strong desire to buy any analog devices for those reasons, but the Analog Pocket is particularly appealing because it's an actual it's their Game Boy, basically. But it's an actual handheld device, which is a nice niche thing. And it's supposed to have actual link cable support, so you can use it to theoretically use it to play things like Four Swords Adventures, or Four Swords for that matter. But moreover, it's supposed to actually be affordable. I think it's like $200. And then on top of that, if you do still want the old functionality of playing it on a TV with like an 8-bit DOE controller or something, they're supposed to be selling like an HDMI dock, or I think you can just use like a USB-C to HDMI cable. So anyway, I'm not going to vouch for the Analog Pocket because it doesn't exist yet. I'm not going to say go out and pre-order one as soon as it's available. But conceptually, based off their marketing, it sounds like a pretty neat thing. And apparently the other... Oh no.
There's nothing like
oh my god.
bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
That was fun though. And so yeah, like I could just go out and buy another GBA SP, but they're surprisingly expensive. Like maybe you could like find one on Craigslist or something, but just like going off eBay or whatever, they're like $40. Which, that's still a lot less than an Analog Pocket, but considering I want to buy an Analog Pocket anyway. And, I'm probably not going to be playing Four Swords Adventures anytime soon with the whole coronavirus stuff going on. So I'm not in any huge rush to go out and hoard Game Boys. The tricky thing to get is the link cables, because, like, who the hell has a GBA to GameCube link cable? Actually, surprising number of people did when I was trying to get the hardware for the first playthrough. I was surprised at how many people actually had the GBA to GameCube link cable. So it seems like a kind of niche thing. Like, I guess people used it a lot for Pokemon. But, like, other than that, there aren't a tremendous number of games that used it. I was kind of holding out hope that maybe someday Nintendo would remake Four Swords Adventures, especially on the Wii U. We had the second screen stuff, and like you could link it with DSs or 3DSs or something wirelessly, download play, something like that. But no, they never made that good video game that should have existed. Four Swords Adventures Deluxe. And they could have done like a second quest, just like add a handful of new levels and stuff. They're like harder. You know what they really should do is like add a second quest where it's like harder levels that require the co-op. Like kind of like Triforce. Well, Triforce Heroes isn't quite that. It's kind of like the original Four Swords. I really need to pay attention when it gets to serious time. It's like, can you just... Yeah, if you just start by leaning it back, will that work? Yeah, I'm pretty sure for Four Swords, I think the four-way link cable would work. But for Four Swords Adventures, I'm fairly sure you need actually 4 GBA to GameCube link cables individually. What was I saying? Something about GameCubes, probably. Wait, why didn't that hit it? Why isn't this hitting it? What? I've done this like 1,000 times. Why didn't it go? Ugh. Yeah, right. So, because like Four Swords Adventures and Triforce Heroes are both designed to be playable single player. Like they're definitely more fun co-op, especially Triforce Heroes. But they still have to be designed so that you can play them single player, and so that like limits their, it limits the type of puzzles they can do. Like it kind of, you can't really do puzzles where 2 people have to be doing things doing like completely different things at the same time. Whereas the original Four Swords, the GBA game that came with like Link to the Past, that required 2 players, at least 2 players. It obviously supported up to 4. And so they had like enemies that could only be defeated by 2 players cooperating. Like it's not as good a game as Four Swords Adventures. Like the defining characteristic of Four Swords Adventures, I think, is that it's actually a proper adventure. Like you're going to all these different worlds and stuff, especially the Village of the Blue Maiden stages like that. And you have like that recurring enemy in Shadow Link or whatever he's called. Four Swords Adventures is a hell of a game, especially if you can get 4 people together to play it. That Let's Play I did, where I was actually able to, like, it probably wasn't a great Let's Play, but getting 4 people together in a room, all yelling at each other, playing Four Swords Adventures, that is one of my all-time favorite multiplayer video game experiences. There's a reason Four Swords Adventures I list as my #1 Zelda game, above Breath of the Wild, which surprises some people. Now, if they made a co-op Breath of the Wild, and then you have to like very quickly turn it the other way, how are you supposed to do that so fast? It like just barely... Yeah, Triforce Heroes. I enjoyed Triforce Heroes, but I haven't been able to convince my friends to play it. Like, it's definitely not as good a game as Four Swords Adventures, so I can't even be like, oh, Triforce Heroes is so amazing, we should play it. It's just like, it's a cool, unique take on Zelda. It's this kind of dumb co-op thing, we should play it. I played Triforce Heroes twice, like once when it came out and once in Japan. Yeah, we have not like made progress beyond like the first few stages. I like Marvel games. Wait, why did I do that again? I keep doing that. I keep hitting that so early. Anyway, I've got people signed up now for Four Swords Adventures. Oh yeah, and the costumes, but you need, like, if you're playing download play, it's like a limited number of costumes you can get, which is a shame, because most, like, you can have 1 person who has the actual cartridge, and everyone else is going to be doing download play. So, like, sucks to be them. I do have a hacked 3DS, so I could at least get 2 real copies of the game. But I'm not going to be able to convince anyone to buy Triforce Heroes, I don't think. So at best we're going to get 2 people who have the actual game and 1 person who's stuck with the download play version. Oh god. Oh jeez. No! No! That's the first time I've missed that one. This is just going to be the entire second video. Is me doing this. I'm glad to know that this is just terrible. It's not just, oh, I was an awful child. I'm also an awful adult. And this is just terrible. Now I'm burning through all my story material. I'm not going to have anything left for the last third of the game. Or even this second third that we've barely started. We're still in the first level. This stupid ball. See, if it weren't for the, if I wasn't doing the Let's Play, I would not be trying to do this. But I feel like I have to. I feel like I owe it to the people. Oh, it's weird how it like glitches out like that for a second. Length of the second phase. You mean that phase? The OG ball was fast. Oh, was it actually faster in the original? Maybe I should load up the original. Why does this guy keep respawning? That's mildly annoying. I've never screwed up that part, but once I do, I'm gonna... Okay, you need to go this way, dodge that hole, and then very quickly go this way. And then raise up so you can get in that thing. And then you just have to hit this thing? I don't know what that'll do. Okay. Please don't fall. $35. All average is one spatula. It's like Odyssey, where it's like the worst spatulas in the game and like the easiest are all just one spatulas. Moons. They're all just worth one.
I love opening presents. Oh,
And like the only ones that are worth 3 are like the easy story missions. Okay. I was supposed to go backwards, right? There's nothing else in here, right? It's like I disabled the security system, right? So I can go fight the bosses? Something like that? Or the boss? Where am I? What do I have to like go talk to the computer again? Yeah, it doesn't look like this is just the ballroom. There's nothing else in here. Again, I keep hitting R2 to run as if this is Persona 5. Ah! Prawn fight, baby. I remember that. I remember enjoying that fight. I could be wrong. I wonder if that'll make him explode. Hey, it did. That's fun. Am I going forwards or backwards here? Where do I want to be going? Let's see, those series of platforms were just to get the sock. And that platform down there, is that like back around from here? So I should just jump down, am I right? Or should I backtrack like this, like a dum-dum? I'll just... I'm gonna backtrack like a dum-dum. So why not?
fresh like a spring breeze.
Let's see. What's next in my list of stories I have queued up? I'm worried about running out. Well, I guess it's been so long since I've done just a casual Let's Play like this. Yeah, this path seems to only go in one direction. So I feel like I wasn't really meant to backtrack here. A warp to the computer. Can I warp to that spatula I don't have? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Coming for me. No, can I warp? Ah, yeah, I can. That's convenient. Not much to do in quarantine. Yeah, I had spent my quarantine working on the Pokemon video. I guess that's how I segue to that. I did it.
I regained control of the security system. Here is the reward I promised you. You have pressed all the security buttons.
Ah, and then the
Now
Master
press
Shutdown
the Master
button, and then
Shutdown
that lets you go
button.
fight the boss. Yes. Sequences. Yeah, I've mostly just been working on the Pokemon video, and like on and off playing Persona 5 Royal, which it turns out is I'm still not all the way through that. It's been I don't even know what my playtime is at this point. It's ridiculous. It's a super long game. I play it pretty slowly, but
And we got a good checkup.
Hooray for justice!
I'm almost at the end of that. I finished my Pokemon video.
Yeah, well, just
I'm like running out of things to do in quarantine.
Mermalair's BCS. That's villain containment system.
Like I do have a few other video ideas, but none of them are as
Yes.
like
Yes, I do.
Pokemon. The Pokemon thing.
It looks like all the
If you haven't seen it, it's scientifically ranking the Pokemon Red trainers hyphen Pokemon Red Alo World. I couldn't decide on a title, so I just crammed both of them together.
Dirty bubble.
No, worse than that. He's your arch
I guess I'll let this cutscene play out before I rant too much. Those textures on the clothes, like that, yeah, it's pretty standard for a game these days.
But now I see it's just a couple of pieces of gnarled driftwood.
Prawn. I'll never forgive you, you.
He's so shiny. Look at his belt.
What did Prawn do?
The worst thing you can imagine. He put all of Mermaid Man's white clothes in a washer with a red sock.
Everything I own turned pink. Pink.
How horrible!
Personally, I thought pink made you very pretty.
Really?
Sure, pretty stupid. Yikes. What is that yellow thing? Some kind of mold?
I'm not mold, I'm a sponge. There's a cellular difference. A cellular difference!
Yeah, thanks for the lesson, Dr. Science. See you later, Pinky.
I barely remember this fight. I remember it has like the colored floor tiles. I don't really remember what you do at all.
But first, I shall have to change from my secret identity into Mermaid Man.
You don't have a secret identity, you old coot. Maybe you better take care of Prawn while I take care of this.
I shall avenge you, Mermaid Man.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I'm already dead. I'm terrible. I suck at video games still. That's good to know. I'm probably not supposed to go when it's going fast like that. I'm probably supposed to wait for something to happen, is my guess. Oh, you could make it, actually, but then I don't know what you do when you reach the center. I'm just gonna keep running. Okay, seems kind of relentless. It's catching up! Whoop! Okay, maybe you are supposed to reach the center. Oh, but then... Oh, you bubble bowl him! Because the bubble
There's nothing
bowl
like the
is when they
smell of
teach you about
bubbles
bubble
in the
bowl.
morning. Smells like victory. Fresh like a spring breeze.
That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, because then you get these nice lanes. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the, God, I'm so low on health. At least I know what to do now, so it should be, should go a bit better. Just gotta juke him for a while. And eventually it'll... Oh, you get caught on those rocks? Seriously? Oh, But yeah, the Pokemon videos, scientifically ranking the Pokemon Red trainers, is definitely the best video I've ever made. It's definitely better than this video, or any of my Let's Play content. And it was just like the perfect. Like I have a big old list of video ideas that I can pull from on occasion. It was basically the perfect alignment of like a video idea that's like just bold enough to be interesting, but like just doable enough that I can actually pull it off in a reasonable amount of time. Like it definitely took a while. It was like 2 months of work. Ice looks nice.
Thanks to you, Frankie.
My name's SpongeBob.
Here, I found this in my sock drawer, next to a bunch of pink socks. It's another golden spatula.
Thank you, Mermaid Man. I shall always live my life by your shining example. Let goodness and kindness...
Are you still here?
Okay. Yeah, like I really enjoyed making it. I learned a lot. I should probably leave the Mermalair, right? Yeah, look at all that. So Chess But Good was basically my chance to learn DaVinci Resolve. It was like step 1 in my process of just getting away from the Adobe Suite. It's like I'm tired of pirating it. Not that I pirated the Adobe Suite. No one should pirate the Adobe Suite. But I was tired of pirating the Adobe Suite, and I definitely didn't want to pay for the Adobe Suite, considering like I technically make money from videos, but considering how infrequently I upload and how even more infrequently I am blessed by the algorithm, well, I got plenty to say about the algorithm, don't worry. Well, we got plenty of time to get to the algorithm. I'm gonna go back to Bikini Bottom. Oh, I forgot to go to the tree dome. Now that I think about it, the tree dome's right there. I was like, what's this missing spatula? I never went to the tree dome. So we'll get to see what dried out SpongeBob looks like, which is excellent.
Sandy, your dream
Oh God. That's just horrible.
Them there robots busted up the glass, SpongeBob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots, and it's all your fault. So get in there and clean up your mess.
She would not be able to hold back that water pressure. That would be ridiculous. Oh, I'm not at full health. I should probably just die so I can be at full health for this battle, for this gauntlet. Water! And then he dies. Hate Tartar. Hoping that explosion will kill some robots for me.
like a spring breeze.
That'd be convenient. You really just gotta get the, get the things and then you can clean up the robots. But yeah, so Chess But Good was my like chance to learn DaVinci Resolve, and that was very slow going as it turned out. And then the Alo World video, the Pokemon video, was a chance to further. That was easy. I remember this being hard. Maybe it's the Krusty Krab one that's harder. God, I hate dried up SpongeBob. It's not natural. Yeah, the Alo World video was a good chance to learn Blender. Blender. It's a real nice piece of software for being completely free. Free and opens, free as in freedom, so to speak. I thought you could run in this wheel, can you not? Maybe that was, what's it called? Revenge of the Flying Dutchman? But I swear you could run in that wheel. I guess I guess we could pull up the game and find out. This is just the water makes SpongeBob moist. Did it in the original? Doesn't look like it does. I don't think it did in the original either. Let's see. Is it gonna make me actually redo the fight if I jump to this? No, okay. Wow, look, it's so much darker. Jeez. Wow. Like that's a dramatic difference actually. I didn't think, I almost didn't think this would be worth looking at because I didn't think it'd be so different, but like wow. Let me get, oh god. Ugh. He does look basically the same, which is kind of cool. But like wow. The new game just looks really nice. Yeah, I don't think the water made him moist in the original game either. Nope. The settings are off, do you think? Like I didn't try too hard to make this capture look good, but like this looks fine. This screen looks fine. And this doesn't seem like the sort of game that would have, yeah, it doesn't have a brightness setting or anything. I think this is just what this game looked like. Yeah, look, you can totally run in the wheel, kind of. Not very well. It doesn't really keep up with you. But it does spin. That's interesting that they actually put the wheel in, like in the exact same spot and everything. Because they were trying to make this faithful remaster. But then they didn't make the freaking wheel spin. And like you like get caught on the geometry and stuff. That's weird. It's like a weird oversight. It's like it kind of rocks back and forth. If you look at it, it just doesn't spin. So I don't know what's up with that. And now that there's a prominent door here, it sure looks like you should be able to go in. But nope. Just trying to see if there's anything up, but you just get the camera caught in the grass. Oh, Patrick's here. Is Patrick always there? I gotta walk all the way to the... Oh, he was! I don't know if I ever knew he was there. He's like holding a drink. That's cute. That's very cute. Oh look, you can see outside the tree dome better in the original actually. And I'm sure that's just a stylistic choice. But it's curious. Oh god, we have to leave here. Okay, somehow I do still have energy. Let's see, we got Sand Mountain and we got Rock Bottom. So theoretically Rock Bottom is next. Just based off the spatula count. I kinda don't want to do Rock Bottom. I kinda hate Rock Bottom. And I have more than enough spatulas to go to Sand Mountain. I don't have enough to go actually to the next area. I guess I can at least start Rock Bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to make it all the way through, but hey, if you're watching the VOD, it makes no difference to you. Rock Bottom's gonna be an interesting comparison. Wow.
Home of strange creatures and souvenir t-shirts.
I mean, neon signs in general just look good. But... I mean, it's got this song. This is such a good song. I remember it was in the Truth or Square Let's Play, I think it was.
Actually glad
Let's watch some cutscene.
Believe it or not.
I'm glad I'm here too, Mrs. Puff.
The robots have stolen priceless artwork from the museum. If you can return it all to me, I'll reward you with a golden spatula.
Why do you want all that artwork?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Mrs. Puff is a great character.
Artwork saved, Mrs. Puff.
Wow. Look at Rock Bottom. That looks utterly fantastic. Wow. I hate these guys. They suck. But other than that, like, wow, this looks so good. Like, it's bright, but it's still got this good contrast. Like, man, yeah, let's pull that up in the original game. Now, I wonder if I should have jumped to, like, the artwork spatula, because that'd probably be where Mrs. Puff is. How far am I? Oh, no. Let's see. Return the art. That should be where Miss Puff is. Mrs. Puff. Excuse me. Yeah, look at... Oh, giant pole in the way. Just look at that. Like the particles floating in the air, I think, really just make a big difference. But just the contrast of the lights and everything, and the nice bloom effect they have. Never mind all the interlacing in the original game. I was just too lazy to get a de-interlacing filter set up properly, since this isn't the actual game we're playing. Anyway, back to the game we are actually playing. I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah. Oh, you can use left trigger to sneak. Has that always been the case?
Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's much easier if you can just hold left trigger. L2 or whatever. Yeah, what was I talking about? Well, I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Yeah, this is what all gender signs should look like. Yeah, see, I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Like, if it came to me once, it'll come again. I could just watch the VOD and see what I was starting to say. Yeah, it always annoys me when, like, when I completely lose my train of thought and just completely forget what I was saying.
Just my size.
That was close. It's getting impatient.
I gotta say, Bubble Buddy, for a bubble, you really get around.
People think sub 3 is possible on consoles?
SpongeBob,
Wow.
The robots are plundering Rock Bottom's museum, but they've broken the roadway leading up there. You'll have to be clever and find another route to get in.
What if I lick all these stamps and mail myself?
Could work, but perhaps being sneaky would be faster.
Fortunately, there's not. I always hate stealth in video games. Hated ever since I was a kid. It's like the Harry Potter games, especially. I would play that. I've probably told this story before. I would play the PS2 Harry Potter games, especially Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban. And like, you know, Harry spends a lot of time sneaking around Hogwarts, so there are lots of stealth segments in those games, and I always despised, like, I not just hated them, like I would actively refuse to do them. I hated them so much. I thought you could. Thought I'd be able to bowl under there and get that thing. And so yeah, like I would just like play the beginning of the game over and over again up until I got to the first stealth part, and then just refused to play the stealth part. To be fair, I probably wasn't missing out on much, because I don't think those are widely considered to be particularly good games by any stretch. There are some Harry Potter games people consider good. Like, I believe it's the PS1 Sorcerer's Stone. People consider good. I played it, actually, a decent amount. I think it was good. It's been a while. And I think maybe the PC Sorcerer's Stone as well people like. And then they released a few GBA Harry Potter games that were like turn-based RPGs, and I want to say people liked those as well. And I think Quidditch World Cup was supposed to be good, but other than that, I think probably all the Harry Potter games are kind of bad. So I wasn't really. You can force yourself up that platform in the sponge ball. Oh, the platform I was trying to bubble bowl under, you mean? Is there a sponge ball there? There's a sponge ball on the other side of the wall, but... Oh, I remember the story I was telling now. It was about the music that was playing, but it's not playing anymore. So, the story is no longer relevant. But when that music plays again... It was like the Kelp Forest music it was playing for a minute there. Is there a bubble ball or a sponge ball on this side? I don't see one.
Feel like a new sponge.
I see there's a sponge ball on the other side. Anyway. Once we get to Kelp Forest, oh boy, have I got a story for you. No, it's not an exciting story at all, I'm sorry to say. I guess I could talk about the algorithm. Oh boy. Oh yeah, how do you do this part where you have to like... Not like that, obviously. You have to jump. Will it let you jump? Or will it go far enough? Oh, there's a thing. It's a switch. How are you supposed to get that? There you go. That doesn't help me get past the sleepy time. Okay, you just gotta get up here. Goodbye. Oh, jeez, there's another. I do vaguely remember there being two here. Ah, there you go. Now you can get past that thing.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
And it doesn't look like there's anything else up here. There's a nice, convenient box, though. Yeah, so we've been, like, opening all those hooks for Sandy, but we don't have a way to get Sandy yet. Right? I want to say. Oh wait, it's gonna explode. It shouldn't be here. Okay, the cutscene ate it for me. I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene. I don't know what that opened, but presumably it's at the end of this sponge ball path. Oh, it's probably that wall. Oh god, there's more timers? I don't remember this. Oh, that was easy. I guess I don't need to sponge ball anymore. Safes. That's an interesting thing to shoot out. Oh, you know what's a good game? Some safes reminded me. This is going to be a total non sequitur.
I feel like a new sponge.
This is some hot gameplay. I'm glad you agree. I am the premier SpongeBob content producer on the internet. As the person with the most viewed Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play, let me tell you, I am the premier creator of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom content on the internet. Do not let anyone in the speedrunning community tell you otherwise. They are dirty liars. When people go on the internet... Oh, these are like brushes. Wow. Look at that. When people come to the internet looking for SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom content, you know where they go? They go to youtube.com/PieManRules. That is actually exactly what I was about to say. You know, it's a good game, Quantum Conundrum. That's what I was about to say. Actually, I wonder, because YouTube, I don't think YouTube gives you vanity URLs anymore. Like, you used to be able to say, hey, I want, God, there's going to be awful things in my autocomplete. I want youtube.com/PieManRules. And they'd be like, hey, yeah, sure, here you go. Here's youtube.com/PieManRules. But they stopped doing that at some point. So I wonder, I imagine most people don't have those. Like, they'll let you get a slash channel / whatever vanity URL instead of a, you know, UUID or whatever. But I wonder, if you go to youtube.com/shift. See, it's not him. He doesn't have youtube.com/shift, but I have youtube.com/PieManRules. So, I don't know what that determines. With Pie Guy Rules. Really? You've confused me with Pie Guy Rules. Oh, that's wonderful. Again, shall we compare? Let's do the test. youtube.com/Pie Guy isn't... I forget how it's spelled. Is it RULEZ? Okay, I gotta make sure I'm spelling it right. Gotta give him the fair test. It's just a Z. No E. Pie Guy Rules. Does he have youtube.com/Pie Guy? Oh, he does.
Hey guys.
But if you go to his videos and you sort by most viewed, most popular, haha, only a mere 1.5 million views on his SpongeBob content. And indeed, if we go to Battle for Bikini Bottom, if we go to his Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play, look, he has the exact... He copied my thumbnail. He has the exact same thumbnail. That's not unique. There's lots of Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Plays that have that exact same thumbnail. But anyway, his Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play only has... Oh, well, this is like a live stream. This is maybe the actual Let's Play. It only has 16,436 views. Wow, how embarrassing. Could you... Could you... Don't tell me how many views this video has. I don't want to know. It's probably going to be like 20. But could you imagine uploading a Let's Play of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom and only getting 16,000 views? Oh, that would just be crushing. That would just be utterly humiliating. Again, do not look at the view count for this video. I forbid you from looking at the view count for this particular video. However, if you go onto YouTube, and again, we're doing this experiment again, you type in Battle for Bikini Bottom, and you search by view count, and you skip the things that aren't Let's Plays. Oh, what do you know? PieManRules, the premier Battle for Bikini Bottom content producer on the website youtube.com, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Where were we? Quantum Conundrum's a good game. I've actually been kind of meaning to go back to that. Why did I think I could make that jump? I obviously can't. You need to be Sandy to make that jump. Probably is what it wants from you. So let's go do that. Do I have to redo this button? Buttons are hard. But again, premier Battle for Bikini Bottom content producer, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There's some artwork there. God, do you really have to do this again? Or did I get a spatula and I just forgot? Watch that video another million times. Yeah, I wonder actually how many unique viewers it got. I feel like most people probably don't rewatch videos that frequently, like enough to actually make a measurable impact. Like I was looking, YouTube will show you these days, but I don't think they used to collect those statistics. It'll show you unique viewers and it'll show you average view count. And like for this, the Pokemon video, it was 1.2 average views per viewer, I want to say. I forgot about how awful that swinging is. If you weren't here in the downtown segment. They made the swinging... Like, it's not the swinging itself, it's hooking up, like, when you attach to the swing for the first time. That is just utterly terrible. Oh, that's awful, I hate it. Like, it doesn't really affect the gameplay, but it just feels so bad. I should probably kill these guys in the smart way, now that I think about it, since I'm Sandy. Okay, where was that art I saw along the way? It was like I was following. Yeah, it's over there.
Not as good as Texas barbecue sauce.
Should've gotten out of the way.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Oh, look, there's a thing. So I can probably just go grab this and then hop right back, right? Or maybe this is even... This doesn't look... Oh. Hello. Sneaky little button. What did that do? Did that do anything? You've watched the first part of the series at least 3 times. I'm sorry. I apologize for inflicting that upon you. Is it possible to reach that? Oh yeah, sure is. What do you know? Okay, where am I actually supposed to go now? Oh yeah, I guess I unlocked all those swingy things, so I'm probably just supposed to be swinging across the swingy things. Yeah, this looks... Oh, no, no! I'm gonna die. It's an intentional death to save time. Yes, yes. Very speedrun of me.
This one's for Texas.
I kind of thought it... Some part of me felt like it would happen. But it's still kind of surprising that this game ended up getting a revival because of the speedrunning community of all things. Like, and I'm sure that in no small part contributed to this remake getting made is the increased like, this is a popular game already, just by virtue of it being a cult classic. But, like, these days in particular, the speedrunning community. Like, I mean, obviously, my video, my Let's Play was all before the whole speedrunning stuff kicked off. So, you know, it was always a popular game. But it is... It's very curious to see how it's gotten a new life. Yes, you can jump all the way across here. Big old jump. Big old Texas-sized jump. Oh, that thing just like totally changed direction in midair, I swear.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
And there we go. Finally, spatula. 39, that's a good number. Okay, I forget how much longer, Join the museum light. Swing along spatula. There's another spatula in this area? That's what you're telling me. Oh, it's over there. How do we get there? Yeah, there's that thing that goes back and forth. Where does it go? It doesn't look like it's gonna take me all the way where I need to go. Oh no. Can I even get back up there as Sandy? With the thing in the way? Oh, I wonder, I could probably get over here and then... Yeah, that's the way back up. Oh, I can launch... No, not like that, though. Oh, no, I hit a checkpoint. Look at me go. Oh, no, not all the way back. It's not... I didn't want to go all the way back. I appreciate the effort, but... Yeah, I think that's... That moving one is the one you want to hook onto, and then it'll take you over to a spatula. If you can reach it. Maybe get it as it's coming around. We'll jump off this thing. I did it too early. Or too late, rather. I don't know if there's a better way to get to this thing. Yeah, if I just timed it better. That's curious.
Feeling refreshed.
Yes, there's the thing to get back. Oh, trampolines seem like they're broken half the time, which is interesting. Okay, let's wait for it to circle back around. There we go. Ah, what? I just unhooked it. Ah, and I just barely didn't have enough height to get up to the thing. 5 out of 10. Entirely justified. Garbage video game. I mean, I feel like there's at least as much annoying stuff like this in even games that are widely considered good. Like, you know, the Mario games and stuff. Like, for example, maybe I shouldn't harp on Sunshine as a glowing example of the Mario franchise, but the watermelon stage existed. Oh, what? It keeps dropping me off the thing. Okay, there we go.
Shinier the better.
There's nothing else over here, right? Yeah, like that's just where you came from. Yeah, it's the very start of the level. Did I not go over here at all? Doesn't seem like it. Well, going over here now. Oh, that goes the other way! This slide goes the other way! Very good video game.
Good riddance.
Okay. Let's just go forward, maybe. And I'm sure we'll get to that slide thing eventually. I was not really aiming anywhere with that swing.
Good as Texas barbecue sauce.
Okay, I'm swinging the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Oh, you suck.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, so this is the way to the museum, as you can tell by the giant museum sign.
Take that.
Maybe you get to that slide like later, or maybe there's some other path. Yeah, because it's over there. You get there when you exit the museum. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Okay, before we jump into the museum, I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break. Very quick this time, unlike last time. Yeah, So I'll see you then. I'm back. Man, the OBS stream just like sometimes it runs perfectly smooth, and sometimes it's like noticeably bad. It's a bit of a bummer. I did want this video to be like a nice, hey, look at this nice game running it. Well, see, now it's running fine. Ugh. I wanted this video to like, even if it's gonna be some terrible gameplay, at least it'd be a nice, like, hey, look at this cool game running at 1440-60.
Hey there, Barnacle Boy.
Say, warn me if that sponge kid comes back again, okay?
Oh, does he want SpongeBob? Do you need SpongeBob? Oh. It makes you SpongeBob. So, I guess it wants you to be SpongeBob.
Barnacle Boy, are you on patrol down here?
No, this is my second job. I work security. Now listen, if you want to reach the golden spatula, you need to shut off the museum's security system.
Do you have to iron those pants or are they wrinkle-free? Unlike you.
Pay attention, kid. This is serious stuff. Now, if we don't get this robot thing resolved, Shady Shoals will shut down and I'll have to move back in with my son and his wife and his 4 screaming kids. Now, you see that vent on the other side of the museum?
Yes, sir.
That's where you exit the museum. Good luck, kid.
I won't let you down, Barnacle Boy.
Could also just exit the museum right here. Through this vent, I guess. Oh man, look at all these lasers. Oh, look at the art. The art look like this in the original? That looks nice. Oh my. Oh my. I don't like that. Oh, that one's nice though. He's got a golden spatula. There's some more up there you can't really see yet. Okay, time for this awful nightmare. I don't remember it actually being that difficult, but they sure make it look intimidating.
Too pretty. Can't take it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, a sound effect, expecting it to just shut down, but then it goes and explodes. Which I guess is... Oh, camera! The camera has been generally pretty good so far. But this particular spot where you want to turn it around so you can see how to make that jump, it's not entirely cooperating. Oh boy, this is like a timing thing. Looks pretty generous at least. Okay. Boop. And now it explodes. Yeah, look at this. That's some good art. The art is completely remade. Yeah, let's... I wonder... Get to the museum. I wonder if maybe that's the best way to get to it. That's the thing at the top of the cliff by the museum entrance. No, this is at the bottom. So maybe... Oh, it's the Mermalair. Plundering robots in the museum. That'll at least be inside the museum. Hopefully it's in the right place still. We didn't have to deal with these PS2 loading times. all these victory texts I never saw the first time around. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, wow. They were just like photographs in the original. Look at that. Completely brand new artwork. And it's, oh look, we have that SpongeBob up there. Whereas here we just have, oh well, that's really something. And then what's, oh, it's the hand. That's, oh, the Squidward scream up there. Yeah, new artwork is definitely. I should. It's hard to keep the camera like perfectly still in the original games. It really likes to whip back down, but yeah, with the interlacing, I'd prefer not to move it around. Yeah, it's very generic. Like it's vaguely SpongeBob themed. Like you have the SpongeBob clouds there. But yeah, this new artwork is very nice looking. Oh, I wonder. Okay, never mind. I was just checking something with my stream setup there. Yeah. Okay. Enough staring at the artwork. There'll be plenty of that as we get farther into the museum, I'm sure. Probably this one is better to jump from. Ah. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, that was not the pattern I thought it was doing at all. I was wrong twice about what I thought the pattern was. But oh, look at this cute little one. Didn't even notice it down there. It's very good too. I wish you could actually read these little things, but I guess it would probably be in the rock bottom language. What else? Oh, there's one up there. You probably just get to that from here, yeah. Okay, let's actually see what the pattern is before we just go jumping off. It looks like it just zaps that thing over and over again. Yeah, it's easy. Goodbye. You gonna give me a reward?
What are you waiting for, kid?
No, you want me to go all the way through, not just disabling the security system.
Hadrick will be glad to have this back.
How many thingies do I have? I guess I can see from this screen. 26. Oh, nice checkpoint. Oh, hello! I didn't notice this 3 times. Will he zap you if I'm like here? Yeah, no, he won't. That's kind. They always have that, I guess they had, like, something floating above them. Did it always, like, look like that? Oh, it's like an alarm clock. But, with a light bulb. And, like, I guess that's the thing that's projecting this, you know, vision cone. Did it always look like that, though? Am I gonna be able to hit him when he's up on the ledge like that? Sure am.
It shines.
It's gonna mind me falling. Nope. Easy peasy. Enemies, they won't try to hurt you at all. Especially now that I know you can hold L2 to sneak. That makes that so much easier. You don't have to cautiously tilt the analog stick. I guess they have to have a sneak button if you can play it with keyboard and mouse. I guess, yeah, it's shift to sneak. So, they're gonna have a... Because I don't think they had that in the original game, right? Guess that's easy enough to find out. No, they definitely did not. Whoops, that's... Oh, that's cruise missile. Cruise bubble. Oh, there's a button here. Should probably get rid of the things before I try to hit it. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, jeez. Well, let me pick this up real quick.
Feel like a new sponge.
This museum looks all intimidating with all these lasers and stuff, but it's so easy. I say for now. I genuinely don't... Oh, no. Okay. There's no lasers down there. I actually don't really remember anything that happens in the museum. Like, I remember all the lasers and stuff. Oh god, there's more art. Of course. I nearly forgot. Yeah, but be sure to be on the lookout for art as we go along. Oh! I always think I'm going to fall in the lasers. Which I guess is understandable because there's lasers everywhere. Ah! I just do 1 damage. It's hardly intimidating. Oh, that doesn't help. How do you get up there? Do you have to do it later? Like, I guess you could get through this part as sandy. Nothing's really... No, you just jump. Oh, and then you can also jump over this thing. I don't know if that would really help anything, though. You just let you get there. Oh, hello. Get to that side kind of early. Oh, watch the VOD of this Let's Play next to the original Let's Play. Oh, you can't... Can you not actually get up there? For some reason, I thought you could. It kind of doesn't look like it. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, this thing only tilts so far. So you don't actually get enough height to go up there. Yeah, watching this like right next to the original. See how much I've evolved as a person and see how much the game has changed. See that's why I have the game right here, so you don't have to make drastic actions like watching my old Let's Play. Heaven forbid. Yeah, I guess you are just supposed to go over here. Didn't seem like that's what it'd want to do, because you'd think like the painting would be like on an alternate path. Oh, no, it's just gonna... Okay. Jesus Christ, it's not hitting any of those robots. To be fair, that's all on me, but still.
Like a new sponge.
Come on, game, give me a break. Oh yeah, we have more art. This kind of platform's in the way. Oh, look at that. That's creepy. Patrick's scream. Let's see. So where can I get to now that the lasers are gone? Oh, I can get up here. Oh, to a spatula even. Wowie. Lucky me. That was convenient.
Fresh like a spring
Ah, yes, and then we can make our way across the collapsy platforms. My favorite type of platform. Oh, look at these things! I wonder what these were in the original. Oh, about to get shot at. Oh, come on. Wow. That's kind of creepy, because they're, you know, in universe, these are like photorealistic figures. Let's see what this area looked like in the original. All the lasers are gone, so it should be pretty easy to just walk there, I would think. Ah, there's the sleepy time robot still. I can just kind of jump past them, though. Except for maybe this one, these. Yeah, easy still. I don't have the sound. I have it muted for the original game because I did not intend to, whoops, play it too much. I don't think they updated, like, they updated some of the sounds, definitely. But, like, all the music's the same, all the voiceovers are the same, like, all the important things are, for the most part, the same. Okay, having to sneak without the sneak button. Still easy enough. Oh, yeah, there's just like a single painting here. It is... What am I looking at here? Yeah, it is at least of SpongeBob, so it's better than the other paintings. But... yeah, these figures, not figurines.
I love opening presents.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like a new sponge.
That's something we can't unsee.
You've just met the Sponginator.
All this artwork is really nice. Why wasn't paying attention? That's how they get you. Like, these platforms are trivial to cross unless you're not paying attention and you just walk out onto them.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Okay. Can't hit me twice. Okay. Try not to die here, because that would just be silly. Yeah, we saw that one. Oh, he's in his underwear. Of course. Why are Patrick and Squidward up there with Poseidon on a giant jellyfish instead of a cloud? Wow, wow, wow. Very artistic.
I feel like a new sponge.
Those are, these ones move. What are these? Are these supposed to be animatronics, or are these just supposed to be people who have been trapped in this cage? It's like they're not all people. Down there was Bubble Buddy, and it doesn't. It's not like he's kept prisoner here or something. Oh my!
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh, come on, game. See, if I blame the game, then I don't have to blame myself. What does this box lead? Okay, that's a pretty good warp. Thank you, game. Very generous of you. You make up for my folly. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the things you do for me. Even when you hurt me. Come back around. And there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. There wasn't anything. It was like swinging the other way. There's not... I bet you could have landed on top of that painting. Oh, I doubt there's anything actually up there. Oh, look at these. They're like backwards from the way they are in in real life. Again, I don't know why all these things would be in a museum.
I feel like a new sponge.
Yeah, see, these don't move. These are just like statues again. But photorealistic. They're like wax figures. Oh, come on. Again! It was on me. Yeah, I was jumping at the thing when it was swinging away. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. His shoes don't squeak. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do some investigative journalism here. Let's bring up the sound for the PS2 version, which I can't hear, so I need to turn on audio monitoring. Yeah. Yeah, his shoes squeak when he walks. Which is... like, the jump sound's the same, but yeah, the shoe squeak is gone. That's like one of SpongeBob's defining characteristics. The sound, like in the music, even in the musical, which is live action, they still added the shoe squeak. They had a guy doing the sound effects. Huh. That's interesting. That they would, oh, I just realized that was way loud because I didn't turn down the. So I have this game turned down, but I didn't turn. That's gonna bug me forever now that you pointed it out. I wouldn't have noticed that honestly if you hadn't pointed it out, but now that you have, I can't unnotice it. I hope you're happy. And of course, you've ruined it for everyone else as well. Now. Or maybe I'm the only one who didn't notice. I see when he lands from a jump, you can hear the squeak. But only then. Yeah, the SpongeBob musical, like, I think I had maybe heard of it, but it was like, you know, I had no interest in watching it at all. But then, like, I saw, YouTube recommended me, like, the opening number or something. And, like, I saw the thumbnail, I was like, oh, this is live action? What the heck? Like, I gotta watch this to see how terrible it is. And I watched the opening number, and I genuinely loved it. So, yeah, I ended up watching the entire thing, and it's genuinely fantastic. Like it's got a star-studded cast. And like obviously it's a Broadway musical. You don't know the actual cast. Like they're all Broadway stars, but the composers for the music, like Jonathan Colton did a lot of the music. A bunch of other like big names that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna miss the jump again. Oh no, I made it. Okay, if I'd missed that jump again, that would have been embarrassing. Is it? Can I even get there? It seems like a sandy jump to me, to be honest. I'm not too concerned about grabbing all of Patrick's socks. He can live without a few socks. The artwork is really the only thing that I do want to try to get all of. See now they give you sandy things, but I'm not sandy. Yeah, I listened to the SpongeBob musical soundtrack on it. Oh Jesus! Why would it do that? Why would it just dump you onto a slide and then immediately have a turn? Yeah, if you're not already a fan of musicals, I don't think it's gonna turn you into a musical lover or anything. It's not that special, but. Oh, you're right. The old version's still on the screen. Thank you. That's what I get for. I hope you're happy.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I was saying earlier in the stream, at some point if I run out of things to say, this is going to devolve to me singing songs from the SpongeBob musical. Fortunately, I don't have any of them memorized.
You're a little sleepy sneak.
So, okay, thanks. Whoa! Oh wow! Camera just gets right up in that ledge there. That's something. Oh, but fortunately, fortunately, I do not have the throat capacity to sing anything at the moment. I would die.
Hey, Gary.
And fortunately, I don't have any of them memorized. So.
The trench of advanced darkness, huh?
Cool.
Sounds dark. Okay, Gary. I'll be extra careful.
I am not a simple sponge. That's all you need to know. This will be I can switch to Sandy here. Where exactly do I want to be going is the question. Oh, that way, maybe. Question answered. Oh, there's an art up there. You don't like Disney songs because you have no soul. Yeah, I mean, that's the only explanation.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Advanced darkness. Indeed. I wonder if I can, like... Nope, still hits you through the wall. I feel like I ought to be able to get up on that platform, but... the sleepy times have it on lock. Does this... lead anywhere? No, this is where I came from. I like how it does let you get up there, though. It just kicks you... It lets you slide forward for a little bit, but then you start going downhill, and it's like, actually, no. I guess I can... Well, yeah, because I want to get that art. Would I have to have, like, jumped off the slide? I wonder if I can catch the slide back around. Well, not like that, though. Speedrunning strats. That's what I call them. Look, all the jellyfish swim backwards. Like they don't turn, and it is bizarre, honestly, that this game has done so many things right. But then there's all those little quirks like that weren't in. It's not like they're inherited from the original. It's just like, oh, we forgot to polish this one random part of the game, and so now the jellyfish swim backwards. I wonder if I could like lasso them when I'm up in the air like that. It's like lasso that closer one. It doesn't feel like the right way, especially since it involves doing this little maneuver. But, hey, it's worth a shot. Speed running strats. Ah, yeah, she doesn't lasso in time. It shoots you before you get the lasso off. If you had the cruise missile or something, you could kill them, of course. Whoops.
Nothing like a good old roping to get the heart pumping.
I don't think there's like anything SpongeBob in particular could do. Oh, hello.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have a ground pound, so she can't hit those buttons. Does the movement feel like Battle for Bikini Bottom? Yeah? Again, I'm no speedrunner, so I don't... Ah, the frame rate's chugging again. Again, that's not the actual... When you see the frame rate chugging, that's not the game. The game has been running perfectly smoothly this entire time. That is entirely on the stream, and I do apologize. And like... Yeah, like when I go in a circle like this, you can see like it's definitely not the same. I don't think that's the difference between SpongeBob and Sandy. Like this is, I feel like, my litmus test for like how responsive does a game feels, like what happens when you just move the stick in a circle. And you can see like they don't behave exactly the same, so it's not like they got the movement exactly the same. But I don't think it feels like any better or worse necessarily. The biggest change in terms of the gameplay is just the fact that the camera is dramatically better. The camera was so awful to control in the original game. By modern game standards, like for the time it was perfectly fine. It's certainly better than something like Mario 64 or any of those older 3D games, but by modern standards, just having a normal-ass camera that just rotates around the character and stays put when you let go, but then also as you walk around, it like actually kind of successfully follows the character without you having to input anything. Like it's a modern 3D camera, and like sometimes it gets caught in the geometry, but that's totally fine because I am in complete control of the camera at all times. So I am, as far as gameplay is concerned, I am I am overall completely satisfied with this remake. Again, not a speedrunner or anything. Let's see. I want to get back to SpongeBob, so I can SpongeBall and hit the switch and stuff. Where is... I can't quite get up to that thing. Oh, I wonder if that's how you're... if you can, like, get up there? Yes, I think you're, like, supposed to hit the switch, and then SpongeBall... yeah, behind that thing. So I guess I just gotta go... these things all look like bus stops, these, like, weird hanging lamps. Yeah, I know a lot, like, for the time, definitely, the Mario 64 camera was revolutionary. As someone who did not grow up with Mario 64, yeah, I really don't like playing that game with that camera, I have to say. It's honestly not that bad. It's like the auto camera in Mario 64 is good enough, but I really do just like having complete control over the camera at all times.
Roll the sponge.
So I can execute pro gamer moves like you've just witnessed. By having complete control over the game at all times, I am able to unleash my ultimate power. People who call 30 FPS games unplayable. It depends on the game, really. Like for a mouse and keyboard first-person shooter, trying to play something like that at 30 FPS is just an unpleasant experience. You know, for other types of games, like even action games, like a racing game or a driving game, I wouldn't. Oh, there's like a weird hitbox on this bus stop here. Yeah, like on PC, like where you can make the choice, whenever you can make the trade-off. Whenever the game is like, hey, do you want 60 FPS or do you want higher visual quality in some manner? I'm always going to take the higher refresh rate. And so, you know, on PC where you always have that option, well, almost always, I'm getting totally sidetracked here. I saw Katamari was on sale, and it's like, oh, Katamari at 60 FPS, that's worth $10 to me. But no, the PC version has a 30 FPS cap, and it's just like, there's no reason to have a 30 FPS cap on a PC game. Like, you should let me have the choice. And I do like that console games, especially like with the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro coming out, where they have to optimize the game for the lesser hardware anyway. I love that. You have to optimize the game for the lesser hardware anyway, and so on the better hardware they give you the choice, like, what do you want to do with this extra hardware? And like, that's nice. And that's the thing that worries me about the next generation of consoles. It's like they were saying at the PS4 or the PS5 press event that, like, oh, finally developers won't have to make a trade-off between visual quality and performance. It's like, that's not true. That's never true. Because the more performance, you know, the more performance the hardware gets, the more the artists are going to want to push the pixels.
Best not be stirring up no trouble.
You know, get more pixels, get more shaders, and it's always going to cost frame rate. Again, like, you could, this, I was rambling about this earlier, but you can see the depth of field. It looks incredible. Like, this is a fantastic depth of field effect, except for the fact that some things don't get blurred, like the underwear and the bubble around the paintings. Like, that's so bizarre. I don't even know how you would.
What was that?
How you would render an effect like that.
Say, see those lasers there?
You mean them things that look like fancy washing machines?
To your puny brain, I suppose. You'll need to turn on each one of those in order to cross the last part of the trench of advanced darkness.
Gotta turn off the lasers.
Some kind of trick, varmint.
Yeah, so my worry is with the PS5 only having one SKU, at least as far as performance profile goes, that you know, developers aren't going to have that incentive to like, oh, let's make a performance version versus a graphics version that no one uses. I think some people use graphics modes, but not I. And yeah, in the chat you have a point that some games that were originally developed for console, like there's no excuse for doing it on PC, but
Shines.
I don't know what that unlocked. I should have. I keep. Okay, it unlocked this Bungie. I keep forgetting to read what the things unlocked though. Yeah, some games originally developed for consoles were, you know, they have logic time to frame rate. So if you just go and naively try and increase the frame rate, that's more than a trivial effort. You know, that's probably the case with Katamari. They're probably using a lot of the original game's code. Because I don't think, even though it's a Unity game now, I don't think it's a complete like rewrite or anything. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I'm not Sandy. You might notice, which is why I can't swing from the thing I was trying to swing from. Yeah, because this is the way I came from, right? But there's that spatula up there. I don't know if I can get to that yet. Or if that's something you get to later. They modeled SpongeBob's cheeks. Yeah, they got depth to them. Anyway. Yeah. What was I saying? Right, they were saying at the PS5 event, like, you don't have to make the trade-off anymore. It's like, you're always gonna have to make the trade-off. Except, the one thing I'm wondering is with, NVIDIA's, like, AI upscaling thing. If that might be the thing that's, like, it gives you a reason to... It means you don't have to make that trade-off anymore.
The lasers hurt so much to be helpful. Need hatred soon.
Okay, that's better.
What is down there? That's just a sock. I'll take it.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Oh, and that's the thing that lets you get to the spatula. Hey. I will gladly take it. Where? Oh, Jesus. I'm looking for my swingy-matron. Please let me be. Anyway, speaking of ports, the Persona 4 Golden part is absolutely fantastic. It has an uncapped frame rate, uncapped resolution, which for like a Japanese PC port from Atlas of all people was unexpected. And let me tell you, I mean, Persona 4 Golden, it's JRPG, turn-based JRPG. It doesn't need to run at high refresh rate, but when it does, those menu animations and stuff, good lord, they look utterly fantastic. I cannot recommend that enough. And I am I've been ranting about this on Twitter, but I am no longer the guy who you go to because he has a Vita and you want to play Persona 4 Golden. My Vita copy of Persona 4 is well loved. It has like 5 New Game Plus saves on it, plus my roommate's playing through it now, but I did transfer his save to the PC version, so my Vita copy can finally be laid to rest. Anyone who's not played Persona 4 Golden, it is now no longer tied to the Vita, so that is a truly wonderful thing. These guys are just going to keep spawning, so I should move on. Again, I keep thinking that like you can hit the button a second time to keep gliding. I don't think that was the case in the original game. I think that's just me being dumb. It's like, I mean, that's, to be fair, how most games with glider mechanics work. Was this platform moving? Yes. I couldn't tell because I was also moving. That is the last thing I wanted to hook onto.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Ah!
Right, so we have to activate all these lasers. There's one here, there's one there, there's one over there. Okay. Easy video game. Trivial video game. I have not tried modding my Vita. The Vita was definitely worth it when it... Oh, whoa, good save. The Vita was definitely worth it when it had a bunch of exclusives. When it had Persona 4 Gold, and it had Danganronpa, it had, I guess Virtue's Last Reward was never really an exclusive, but it had, like, Gravity Rush, it had Tearaway, it had Steins Gate, but all of those games are either, like, available on another platform, or they've gotten a sequel that's better, or at least just as good, that's available on other platforms. Anyway, I'm sure there's still plenty of exclusive Vita games that I don't know about. And, you know, there's the novelty of it being a portable system, which is appealing. Like, if you want to play Persona 4 on the go, the Vita is still the way to do that. Or, you know, a laptop, I guess. Or, like, something with Steam streaming, I guess. But
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
generally, portable games have never been, like, a big appeal to me. Like, I'll never pick the portable version of a game over the non-portable. Like, I rarely play my Switch in handheld. I shouldn't say never. Like, it's sometimes just convenient too, but I'm usually not far from a TV, so... And, like, heck, most of the games I played on the Vita, I actually played on the Vita TV. So, the portable nature of it never was the big draw. Like, I tried lugging the Vita around as a portable console for a while. It was just like, I didn't have enough games that I wanted to play on the go, and it was like such a clunky thing. Anyway, personally, I was a big proponent of the Vita. I was one of the people who's like, you should buy a Vita for the sole purpose of playing Persona 4 Golden. That will be a 100% wise investment. But that's no longer necessary. So, yeah, personally, I don't see any reason to buy a Vita. That being said, there is still the big appeal of if you want a portable emulation machine, or if you just want an easy way to pirate video games, I guess. The Vita is a very moddable console. You know, it's got good battery life, it's got a nice OLED screen, got a full complement of buttons and analog sticks, and a touch screen. It's got a back touch panel, like all these things you could want. It's got motion controls, I think. You know, there's tons of things you can run on a Vita if you want to open it up in that way. I'm definitely not opposed to modding consoles. I just never bothered modding my Vita. Never felt a big desire to. But hey, if that's something you want, the Vita still fills that niche, I think, better than the Switch. I feel like the Vita has a more mature modding community, and like there's more permanent mods. I haven't really looked into it, so you know, I'm not an expert or anything. But I feel like the Switch mods, it's just still like you have to, you know, every time you restart the console, you have to like re-up your mods, that sort of thing. Yeah, for a while the Vita was like the indie machine, the portable indie machine, if that's what you wanted. Fortunately, the Switch has stolen that throne. I mean, hey, the Vita's still more portable than the Switch, even like the Switch Lite. Why are you still alive? Please cease to exist. Let's see. Did I get all the lasers? What am I doing? I did not pay attention to that last cutscene. Let's see. There's a laser there. There's a laser there. Being a children's video game, I can play it just kind of mindlessly, so I do kind of understand Giant Bomb getting lost because they weren't paying attention. Am I supposed to go to the center thing? I'm at the center thing. There's nothing here. Am I supposed to go back to Plankton?
Okay,
Where is Plankton? Thought he was like oh, he's right there. He's so tiny.
Nothing a little southern elf.
Okay, yes, I got all the things. Oh, that's very kind of him. Just give me a golden spatula like that. Let's see. Did I get everything? No. Cross the trench of darkness. There's still more to do here. Oh, and I still have to... I got all the art, so I just have to turn it in. But there's this. Whatever this is. And there's whatever this is. Is there anything else in this area, though, or is this just the laser shit? I think this is... This looks like it's just like the 3 branching paths to the lasers, and then the path back out of here. So I think if I want to get anything else, I gotta go elsewhere. Oh, I did... Did I not hit whatever that button does? Let's see what that button does. Oh yeah, the SpongeBall thing. I never did that SpongeBall thing. Let me destroy this real quick.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. I'm rolling.
SpongeBall thing. Oh, it goes up. Come back down, please. Thank you. Okay, now go back up. You went down, you can go back up. Okay, that was a weird cycle. And that just takes you back here. How did I get here in the first place then? This is where I just was, right? Yeah. Cool. Voice lines are just as often and just as annoying. And now they have subtitles. They didn't have subtitles in the original, right? Is that where I'm supposed to go? Is that where it came from? Oh boy.
Someone better make good use of all these.
See, like, I appreciate a game you can get lost in. But it's really just due to me not paying attention. So, I don't know if I should consider that like a good thing or a bad thing or just a neutral thing.
You just met the
Oh, he's angry. Please stop being angry.
Pretty. Can't take it.
These enemies are just gonna keep spawning though. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sneak now, right? Okay, just die. What, that didn't kill it? Okay. Oh. I feel like the hitboxes on these boxes were better. It's like, look, I'm inside the box. Like, I don't get what I'm standing on here. It's not like I'm standing on the lip of the box because I'm beneath it. So there's just some like weird invisible, like this, it doesn't look like there's any weird geometry you could get caught on. But for some reason he just doesn't fall in the box. Please let me get to the thing before. Ah, okay. Worth it.
Time for a little
What, you?
sneak.
They respawn. Oh my god, this sucks. So I gotta very quickly. Stop it! I'm not even in your bubble. Oh my god.
Ready for another fantastic day.
Why does this suck so much? Okay, just gotta sneak up super fast, kill the sleepy time, and then go destroy the thing. It's easy. And then another sleepy time is already spawned. I'm not gonna be able to get back now, I guess. Cool. Going forward. I hope this is forward. These guys just run right off the platform. Oh, God, they respawn so fast. Okay, I wasn't confident, but this is definitely the way to go forward. That was loud. I guess it probably wasn't loud in the video because I have it turned down way low. But what is the point of this thing? No, okay. I don't want to go back at the moment. I want to see what else is over here. Yeah, Mr. Krabs. That was that platform I tried to get to earlier. Tell me more, Mr. Krabs.
Hey, Mr. Krabs, what are you doing?
Well, I could have sworn me I saw a golden spatula here a minute ago.
A golden spatula, you say?
Down the slide? It might have broken its leg. I've got to save it.
Go, boy, go! Save that poor spatula!
Tried to outwit it, but
I love opening presents.
I never liked the speed trials and sand mountains. It's like, Yeah, what can you really do to control your speed? You just gotta like find the right shortcuts and stuff. Oh god. Come on!
Feel like a new sponge.
Die. You need to extra die. Okay. Is this an area I've been to before? What does this box lead? Yeah, it's just back up the top of the slide. I'm not sure if I've been here. These are all just generic jumping platforms. It's a very angry circle of tikis. Oh, is that line you hate?
Fresh like a spring
Oh, don't shoot me toward her. Oh, should have fallen off.
I feel like a new sponge.
Well, let's see where this goes. Wow, look at that neon sign. That looks great. Okay, this is like back at the beginning, or near the beginning, right? So I think I just gotta turn in the paintings. Yeah, those are the brushes to wall jump up. Oh, and that's the museum. So where's the way actually back? I'll go through these sleepy time robots. Haha! Wow, they are just on top of the bubble bowls. Oh, it actually got him though. Nice. Yeah, I could just warp back, but... Alright, those collapse! Oh, I forgot they collapse. I thought they just moved. Okay, I'll warp back. Gotta press the button twice to warp. It's asking a lot of me.
Well now, nice work, SpongeBob. The museum will finally be able to reopen, and here's your reward.
I love rewards. It's a spatula! Can you believe it? I've hit rock bottom. Actually, now that I think about it, what all achievements does this game have? Are they all just... like, clearing the game? Let's see. Collect everything in SpongeBob's house. Defeat 100 robots as Patrick. Clear all the sea slopes in Sand Mountain. Find all the hidden golden spatulas in Bikini Bottom. Find all the lost campers in Kelp Forest. Flying Dutchman's ship in the graveyard. All the spatulas in SpongeBob's dream. Defeat the Flying Dutchman. Find half of Patrick's socks. Find all of Patrick's socks. Defeat Robo-Plankton. Defeat Robo-Patrick. Defeat SpongeBot Steel Pants. Destroy at least one of every type of robot. Bosses don't count for some reason. Get 100% completion, all golden spatulas and all socks. Collect 50 golden spatulas, 75 golden spatulas, all 100 golden spatulas. And there is one hidden achievement. So spoiler alert. Let's see what the hidden achievement is. Gotta see which one is missing. Are you ready now? Oh no, yeah, is that it? Doesn't say what it is. That's interesting. Okay, that I think is it for Rock Bottom, right? Yes, I mean obviously there's more socks. Whatever. I'm not gonna get all the socks. I ain't about that sock life. Ah, so let's see. The question is... do I have enough energy to do Sand Mountain and Robo Patrick? Or do I want to just end the stream now? Ah man, you can look at the third area. Look at that. Got the crusty... ah, so, okay. You can, like, just barely jump up on this little thing. And of course, you can't jump over that. At least not without some pro speedrunning strats. It really looks like you ought to be able to jump up on that ledge, though. That's not just me, right? Could you in the original? I guess that's always the question. Bup. You have to make a copy of your save before beating the game if you want 100%. That's a fun bug. I'm sure that'll be patched. Oh, well, I guess... oh, that cliff, that ledge doesn't exist at all. In this version. Like, there's this other ledge further down here. But then that ledge doesn't exist in this version. So that's curious, like, of all the things to change, like, the ledges in Bikini Bottom seems like it's just such a minor... ah, seriously, I'm making my way back. That's weird that that's the thing they changed so much. Okay, I'm going to regret it, but it'll make the editing easier for me later. Let's do Sand Mountain now. And then I'm definitely calling it, well, Sand Mountain, and then I might not try to, you know, get all the spatulas, but at least most of the spatulas. And then we'll do Robot Patrick, it should be pretty easy. And then that, I think, will be it for a stream, and segment 2.
Mountain, where sea creatures go to enjoy an afternoon of falling down.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to spend money to unlock all the
I need
things.
to borrow your toothbrush again.
I hope I have enough.
What? You've used it before?
Oh yeah, lots of times. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
Fine. What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways. I try and get some exercise to relax from all this robot mess.
See, it at least makes sense that Squidward's here.
Ruined.
He's
Because of a
recreating.
toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots. They've taken over the ski slopes. How can I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up? Listen, SpongeBob, you've got to help me. I'm gonna lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
I found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's embroidered with this lovely...
Forget the marbles! I got a better idea. If you get rid of the robots at the
Oh
bottom
boy.
of every slope for
Like
me,
every slope for a golden spatula?
golden spatulas.
I think you get one for each
Well,
slope
I don't
as well,
know.
so.
It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay,
That's true.
okay, I'll give you one.
Yeah,
for
there
each
you go.
slope you clear.
Now that's a deal.
That is a deal. Hey, at least Sand Mountain's fun. Like, it's annoying having to do the time trials. Oh, I guess we should, we know what sand looks like in this version, but... for the sake of completion... oh wait, which one of these... is gonna be... maybe this one will be closest to where I am. Just for the sake of completion, though, let's take our comparison shot. Why is he cowering in fear like that? Like, it's not just an idle animation, he's continually doing that. Is there a robot near here or something? That's confusing. Like this robot's off in the distance there. Okay, let's see. Where even is the way back to where Squidward is? Yeah, it's up these stairs. Those are the stairs we can see in the new game. And there you go. That is Sand Mountain. They've added like a fog effect. It's very prominent here. Which is interesting. I don't know quite what to make of that. Yeah. I think we've done enough of these comparison shots. They're starting to lose their impact. The wood is a dramatically different texture. They added this little cute thing. Very nice. Very nice looking. The lodges. Oh no, wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, the lodges are slightly different. Okay. Let's progress. Oh, look at the snowman. How does that get you a sock? Yeah, you can just explode back there. I don't care.
You! Pepper needs to do laundry. You've just met the Sponginator.
Try that thing. Yeah, there are a few spatulas out here somewhere. Yeah, you can like get up there.
Hi, Gary.
Really? That's all you say? Oh. Ah! Ugh. My throat is killing me, understandably. I was planning on like finishing the Let's Play tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll be recovered by then. It might be a couple days. Alright, gotta destroy the stupid thing again. Well, you know, let's do the obvious thing. Let's just start with one and more than enough shiny objects. Wow, there's a lot of fog here, actually. Like, that's got to be a stylistic choice. It's not like it's hiding draw distance or anything.
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me.
It is kind of funny.
If you beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Golden spatula. Sure. Oh, what's up here? Oh, that explodes. Naturally.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Get all those. Wait, what? You heard the music for a second, right? Somewhere here I triggered the skiing music. I don't care about how many people are watching the stream. There was somewhere here, maybe it's now that the boxes are gone I can't do it, but there was somewhere here where I was able to trigger the you can check the tape. You definitely heard the like skiing music for a second. Well, maybe I'm hallucinating. Let's probably, I mean, this is probably the easiest one, right? Beating your time. I don't know like what all the right paths are and stuff. There are better shortcuts and such. Also helps to just not fall off. I'm sure there are plenty of hidden socks and stuff. I wonder if crashing into things actually slows you down, or if it doesn't make a difference. I'm sure all the speedrunners know. Oh,
Just my size.
oh boy. Let's also try not to die. And you gotta like beat up all the robots, and then you get a spatula. Easy peasy. Yeah, the first one, understandably, is not difficult.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh, that's all ice, right? Well, is it ice or is it frozen goo? I guess that is not a worthwhile distinction. Just a few more scrubs to finish off. And this annoying guy. There's like one more somewhere. Oh no, you just have to press the button. I don't think there are any more. Hey, there's a spatula. Then you can head back to Mrs. Puff, get another spatula. Getting spatulas for days.
Congratulations! You pass with flying colors.
Easy peasy. The other ones I remember not being so easy. There's at least one of them. It's like Larry's time, I want to say. That's like hard to beat. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't notice. Like, look at this. This is what the heck with the fog effect. Like, you don't really notice it when you're playing. The new world record is 2:59 for beating the video game. Like, if you heard that out of context, for not seeing the chat, you might think for the slide or something. You know, 2:59 to beat the video game. That's wild. Oh, jeez, camera.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I wonder if there's also any difference doing it SpongeBob versus Sandy. Maybe there's some shortcuts that only Sandy can take or something like that. Oh god, it's got spikes. Oh yeah, and you have to like destroy all the snowmen. Oh yeah, you can like really slow yourself down here.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
That was a fun animation, knocking that thing off. Oh god, please don't fall. Ah, it slows you down hitting the snowman. Or Sandman, I guess.
Take that! I feel like a new sponge. I love opening presents.
Ah, I missed the snowman too. Do it again anyway. Well, maybe not today. Ah, the snowman down there too. Oh no, I lost so much time, it's not even worth it. Ah, and the finish is right there. You lose. And then you just get an easy enemy gauntlet. Unremarkable. I remember this always being boring, having to beat up all the enemies at the bottom of Sand Mountain. Of each Sand Mountain. Of each slope. Slopes themselves are pretty fun though. But then the fact that you have to like beat the times, and find these hidden paths, it's just like a lot of stuff to do while you're sliding, careening down a mountain. I didn't beat Bubble. Oh, hello. You very exploded there. Oh, maybe I'll go back and do it. I feel like it's one of the last things I did in the original game. It's like I do have all the spatulas, right? Oh, almost. Oh, Larry. Yeah, Larry's time. I never beat Larry's time. But I did beat Bubble Buddy's time.
I'm the fastest there is. My time down this slope is unbeatable.
And I guess
I'll give
whatever
you, a
you
golden
get,
spatula if you can beat my time.
whatever you get for destroying all those snowmen, I got that as well. I do not expect to beat this time challenge. But let's give it a shot.
Fresh like a spring
I'm not even full on health. Is this helpful? Hope so. I'll get you a sock. Don't know if it gets you any time though. Oh, that well, okay. You lose.
I'm
Yes,
the
please.
fastest.
Might as well try it. I feel like a speedrun of this could be impressive. You take like all the right shortcuts and stuff. But, you know, a normal playthrough is a speedrun anyway, so. What is this? I don't remember this happening. There's a sock up there. This is probably helpful. It's clearing all the stuff out of the way for me. Gotta somehow avoid those, despite having no idea when they're coming. Oh. 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 I feel like the original game had markers even for those jumps. And the markers would be out there already in the place where you'd expect them to be. You know, it's got that like single jump and double jump markers. Oh god, they lost some time there. Not in world record pace anymore. I feel like you can just skip that entirely, right? That's gotta be the strat. Oh, but I'm still not even like close, am I?
It shines.
There's still so much left. Like, even if you take big shortcuts like that. My god, it was off by like 10 seconds. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's probably some big shortcut I missed. Oh well. I could probably go back and do Bubble Buddies. Yeah, this is the point where the game starts to get annoying. Trying to be all completionist about it. Hi, thanks, Snowball. Keep calling it snow, but it's clearly sand. I'm an Ultra Spatula Seeker. Excellent. Okay, that's Sand Mountain, right? I did all the slopes. That's what there is to do in Sand Mountain. We are done here, as far as I'm concerned. No, there's like at least one other thing out here. Maybe... Let me see if being sandy... Haven't had a reason to be sandy this whole time. Yeah, there's that button up there. How do you get up there? There's that hook up there as well. There's clearly some shenanigans going on here at Sand Mountain. Maybe Gary wants to talk to Sandy. Sure does.
Well, there must be a way up there.
That's what I said. Look, it's not just a button. There's a spatula. Let's see. So how?
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Kill that annoying thing. And then there's a spatula there that you can get with the. Oh jeez, I'm not paying attention with phone calls and stuff. Oh god, and that phone call's going through to the stream too. Ugh. How do you get up to any of these places? Like that. Evidently. It's sandy at least, but you need to get up here as SpongeBob to do the bungee jump. And it does at least let you get up here. You press the button. I'm gonna do the awful rope swinging. I like the rope swinging so much in the original game. I'm kind of bummed that they made it this way. Like, look at the way she like does that. And I guess you just go into the spatula now. Easy. Okay. We're almost done with the things I actually care to do in Sand Mountain, but we still gotta get SpongeBob up on this ledge. Got Sandy up here, but Sandy is not inclined to... See, if you could just hit the spatula on the way down, but I don't think that counts. Look, SpongeBob's just terrified of these robots. Like, they can't even reach him where he's standing. Yeah, how are you supposed to get up there? Does it have something to do with the snowballs? It doesn't make sense. Or the snowmen, rather. Let's see if Squidward has anything to say.
Neptune, you did it! Now I can go get my equipment and ski in peace.
Actually, I think that Patrick borrowed your equipment.
What? Who said he could do that?
I did. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind. Again.
That's fair.
Wouldn't mind, of course I mind. It's only the most expensive skiing equipment you can buy. And what does Patrick want with that stuff anyway? He doesn't even know how to ski.
I want the worm now.
What? Okay. We can jump up here. That's a start. And if only SpongeBob could glide. Unfortunately, I am just a simple sponge. So yeah, the thing is all the way up there. It's not like I can just get to it from down here.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
There's this path. Yep, that's it. That's how you get up here. I've solved the mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Plankton, what are you doing up here?
Favorite friend in the whole world. I found another golden spatula for you.
Oh, boy! Can I have it?
Sure, if you fall down to the bottom of this pit.
Good plan.
Isn't there a safer way?
It's always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee down.
I already did? Yeah, would it have let me pay again? I said no. Well, that was easy. That's pretty painless as far as bungees go. Okay, let's see what we've done here. Whoops. Yeah, so it is just beat Bubble Buddy's time and beat Larry's time. I don't think Larry's time is getting beaten here. I can probably beat Bubble Buddy's time, though I did it in the original game. But on the other hand, I've been streaming for 7 hours straight. So, let's go beat Robo Patrick. And then I think I might have dinner? This game is excellent, though. I'm really enjoying this remake. This is a fantastic remake. Cannot recommend it enough. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised at like how short this game is. Like obviously there's still a good deal of game left. Oh no. Play Squidward.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
Yeah, childhood memories definitely distort time. And then even when I was doing the Let's Play, that was 10-minute segments, so it ended up being like 70 videos spread across like 2 or 3 years because I took a big break in the middle.
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto.
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it.
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in.
He looks great. Oh look, the camera does auto tilt in this part. I forget what all you need to do in this battle. How am I already down 2 health?
Great Barrier Reef!
I feel like a new sponge.
And yeah, like I had seen the how long to beat. That's like, hey, this is like a 12-hour game.
Like a spring breeze.
Oh, he's... Can I just punch him, or do I have to... Yeah. Yeah, I know Lady have to like bubble bowl or something in.
Great Barrier Reef!
Jeez.
Do-si-do and around you go!
It's just funny thinking about, like, perceptually how much of my childhood this game was, and now I've been able to get through, like, 2/3 of the game. Well, spatula-wise, I've gotten through half of the game, just in a single afternoon.
Do-si-do and around you go!
Which is, like, how much trouble some of those bosses gave me. Like, even King Jellyfish of all things. Not that this is a trivial game by any means. It's definitely got its tough moments. Especially the ball. But we even conquered the ball. And I bet if I looked up what the actual route is, I could do Larry's time trial, no issue. Aw, where's SpongeBob?
Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
Ugh, I have to use the stupid swings.
Oh, and the robot is down! Look at that hang time! The robot better change tactics and fast!
Oh,
That
stepping
hot
up his
food
game.
could melt anything. Look at that hang time. Look at that hang time. Great Barrier Reef. Look at that hang time.
It's a rather unremarkable boss.
Time.
All things considered, you just kind of
Oh, and the robot is down. Look at that hang
waste time until it's ready to be hit.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there. One
Not
more
quite sure how
dose with that stuff,
you're supposed to do that
and
without getting
SpongeBob
hit.
will be back in the ring. Look
How does he
at
know that?
hang time. Great Barrier Reef.
He really only says like 2 things.
Oh, and the
He's like not even close to hitting me when I'm swinging around like this.
That's hotter than a June bug in July.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
Yeah, look at that ball. It's so weird.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Oh.
SpongeBob bin ice cream. Oh,
That's a brutal hit.
Do-si-do and around you go. I see a prime bowling moment right here.
Oh, do you now? God, gotta line it up though. This is like the only hard part.
This boy must be
It's not that hard.
smoking at the lanes.
Aw man, I'm excited to see the cruise bubble in HD once we get through this fight.
Do-si-do and around you go.
Oh.
Close encounters of the painful kind.
I'm low on health and we're out of health pickups though.
Barrier Reef.
I wasted too much health in the first phase.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
Oh god. It's gonna be impossible to line up.
Nice 7-10
Okay, got a big hitbox. Patrick's got a big booty. It's funny how like trivial the sandy part is, 'cause he just can't hit you.
I see a prime bowling moment
Hey,
right
it's,
here.
can get through it from the still platform. Cruise bubble was so good. Oh my god.
I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Aw. Don't say that.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
Ah, whew. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first 2/3 of my SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated any % Let's Play. I think that this has got to be where I end the stream now. I could keep playing. I could technically keep playing. There's nothing stopping me. But I would die. And I don't think I would have anything interesting to say when I'm dead. No one wants that. Let's close this out. See the last third of Bikini Bottom. Get a nice comparison shot. Third act's gonna be exciting. So we've got SpongeBob's Dream. Wow, the Chum Bucket looks quite different actually. But there you go. There's your basic comparison. If we we pan over the chum bucket, they've added some depth to the sign. The hand's a different color. At least it looks like it. Yeah, there's those floating things going around. The Krusty Krab looks about how you'd expect. Nothing you can really change there. The movie theater has quite an upgrade, actually. But yeah, SpongeBob's Dream. They've actually... Oh, yeah, this is where we get the cruise bubble. Very exciting.
Abso-positively, SpongeBob.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob.
Oh.
This bubble's a doozy.
Look off in the distance there.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Let's give it a shot. Oh, LB, yeah. Oh, the controls are uninverted, which is not what you'd expect for flight controls. Yeah, it's got the sound effect. That's what you need. Yeah, let's aim it in a direction it won't explode. Yeah, this is the one part where I actually want the controls inverted and they aren't. Cool. Compare that, of course, to the original game. Oh yeah, you can't actually see the bubble in the original game. The original game is first person. Now that I think about it. So that's cool. There's those buttons there. But man. This is, I guess, Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Yeah, look at that. That looks incredible. Let's compare it to what we had in the original game. It's like, it's not even, it's like we're not even looking at the same thing here. Like, wow. Look at all that. And then, yeah, over here we had Kelp Forest. Just like, wow, super dense. Great looking kelp. I'm excited to see what that looks like. The original game, of course, there's nothing special at all over there. Like, maybe you can see some kelp off in the distance. But no, the most exciting part is, of course, going to be SpongeBob's Dream, where I believe they've actually implemented the Patrick. Oh man, I didn't even see those ships, those flying ships. Wow. Patrick's Dream, that's exciting. But that's gonna have to come another time. I will be ending the second segment here, or maybe I'll just still stitch. I might still stitch this all together into one. Where the time is good. We might make it under 12 hours. But I'll see you then.